Liberian new star, they wanna four players. Our Liberian new star, wanna four players. Our Liberian new star, they wanna four players. The Liberian people, we choose success. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Our Liberian people, we choose success. Wherever you play, wherever you go, the Liberian people, we choose victory, victory, victory. Victory, Luther gave us victory. 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 Victory, Luther gave us victory. Luther gave us victory. Luther gave us victory. Luther gave us victory. Kaya pepe, 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 kaya pepe. Mighty Baroe, mighty Baroe, mighty Baroe, mighty Baroe, mighty champion. Mighty Baroe, mighty Baroe, mighty Baroe, mighty Baroe, mighty champion. Mighty Baroe, money 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 champion. Liberian body boys, yeah.
Let's share the show. I got only one day to do this. Let's converge. Y'all can say I didn't come on time today. Oh. I'm on time today. I'm trying to do better. Hey. I'm trying to do better. So I'm sharing the show right now to my private page. Let's do that. Oh my God, I hit this stuff all day. It's telling me to put in password. I gotta remember all the password then. Everybody shake it for me. Everybody shake it for me. Shake it, oh. Shake it, oh. Shake it, oh. All right. Yes. So I'm sharing. All right, I did that. One more share before we start the show. All right. Glasses, because I can barely see. I need this. It's time for the glasses to come on. Thank you for joining me. Hey, my signature song. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Hey! Hey! Yes! 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 All right now. Y'all share the show. Y'all share the show. Hello, 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 everybody. We are here another Sunday again. Another Sunday. All right. While I gather myself together and put all these little pieces down. All right. Okay. Hello, hello. Bring people in, guys. We're doing this for the people, for the culture. Hey, bring people in, bring people in. I already got stuff started. Yes. Then fine, then fine, then fine. My brother, then fine. Hope all is well with you. Share the show. Yes. Hey. All right. All right. Okay. Yes. Let me. All right. Let me cut this little speaker off. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, everybody. Today is Sunday, April 23rd, 2023. And today is the 43rd episode of the Queen Abby Show. What's the Ben Fine, Gezima, Thomas, all of the Joseph Morris, all of the people who practically started from the onset when we started this show, when we were dragging, people who encouraged us to go about this show. May 5th will be 1 year since we started the Queen Abby Show. So I just, I want to thank you in advance. You're stuck by this show, and this show is your show. And at the end of the day, you'll be riding with us, and you're still riding with us. So let's, put that into perspective. Let's, that next month on the 5th will be a 1 year anniversary. Maybe you'll have suggestions on what we should do for the 1 year anniversary. I have no clue, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. So hello, welcome, a pleasant day to each and every one of you guys. Under the sound of my voice, I want to welcome you to the Queen Abby Show. I am your humble host and your consistent host, Queen Abby. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm particularly grateful to God for giving me the opportunity to sit once more in my Sunday chair to bring you greetings. I bring you salutations. I bring you, education. I bring you conversation. Everything you can think about, will bring it. So welcome to Ben. Welcome to my daughter Joyce. Welcome to Thomas. Welcome to everybody who is watching. If I cannot see you, on the live feed, please don't feel slight. It's because I wouldn't, if you're not Facebook, if you're not a friend of the show and you're watching, I don't get to see it, but I welcome each and every one of you on this Lord's Day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for spending some time with me. I don't think that I'm going to be that long, on the show today. I need to have some boundaries. Gezima, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? You are one of the people who are practically, consulted and behind the scenes, and you are one of the people that encouraged me. Thomas was day one, Mr. Morris, and every other person who joined the bandwagon. But you practically saw something in me, and you wanted me to come out to be able to speak to. So I'm grateful to God, as I say, for bringing us together once again. Please help us by sharing the show. As I always say, sharing the show makes people to know and find out about the goodness of this show. So we want people to share the show and to know about the goodness of the show. Welcome, Samson. Samson, you say, oh, Samson, you watching from Sinker. What part of Sinker, Samson? My people live in Sinker. That's where I stay when I go to Liberia. Although Bobby says that I do not go to Liberia, but at the end of the day, that's where I stay when I get to Liberia. The mantra for the show is food for thought. As I said, I want you guys to have your thought processes awakened for us to think, rethink, to conscientize everybody, to know what is happening in Liberia, what is happening around us, and how it affects us and our generation to come. So the goal is to just bring you information, education, awareness, to gear you towards making conscious decisions about the country. I know some people be like, oh man, I don't like politics, business. You cannot divorce politics from your life. Politics is part of your life. It is the amount of participation is what matters. Some people are political beings. Some people sit behind the scene. They wait for other people to espouse what they think and all of these different things. So politics is what we live and breathe politics every day. So I want, without further ado, I just want to encourage everybody to vote. If you have a voice, you know why? Before I talk about this voting thing, I just want to say this. If you know the politicians, they all through the years, when you gave them the mandate, they're the boss. They're moving around, they're splashing water on you, they're telling you that you're not, we the bosses here. But you know why? Now for the elections, the average Liberians, the common Liberians, they are the ones who holds the keys. The politicians now will be on their knees. They need you guys. They need your, they're looking for your, they're looking for your votes. So you're the kings and queens in Liberia right now. So don't sell yourself short. Do not sell yourself short. Look at your years prior to the previous government and see what your years were, and stuff. Welcome to my sister, and I'm going to call her name, Washington from Germany. Y'all get some wicked people here. Welcome, my sister. I appreciate you. So you need to open your arms, pop up your chest now. You're the kings and queens. The politicians need you. They're on their knees begging for your votes. So now you have become important to them. They didn't take you to be important all these years when they were ill-treating you. All these years when they refused to listen to your voices. But now they're asking you for your vote. Y'all don't sell yourself short. Look back and see how your life was. You can do a pretty assessment. You can just sit down and say, you know what, when the prior government was there, I wasn't, where I thought I wanted to be. But I had security. People were not just dropping like flies when they disagree with the government. People were not into abject poverty to this point where the president blatantly, disobeys the thing that brought him to prominence, and that's the Constitution. The president there's so many different things that the president has particularly done openly to disrespect the Constitution. But not only that, you say, oh, I'm a high school student, I just graduated. You have this exuberance. You think that, oh yes, I'm going to do something for myself. And nothing. You just sit down, you sit down, nobody to hire you. You don't have people in the government to sleep with you, to hire you. You can't even get the feed money. Even if you sit down and say, I want to do something different. I have a talent. I want to open my tailor shop. I want to start sewing. I want to start cooking. The feed money, the seed money, you don't even have it. There's no avenue, no policies, no structures in place for you. You have to be able to look at your life and say, no, there's something better. At least for the sake of God, you got to think about that. You got to do that. People, so as I say, let's share the show. Share it to your various groups. Share it to not only the inboxes. Share it to your timeline if you're afraid of their government, so that we can be able to have a conversation together. That's what we do. I come here on Sunday once a week, and I try for us to have this conversation. I was shaking my drink that I made, so I don't want people to think but we just gonna skim over the outlining things that took place. in the course of the week and stuff, we saw that what the thing is here. We saw Ambassador Boakai Stalwarts announce that on the 28th they will be announcing the vice president, and we saw that everybody from the other opposition party to the imposition and to the no position, everybody was talking about it. That's a conversation that everybody's talking about. I want us to talk about that. I was skimming through Liberian news. I know people not even paying attention to this, but they said there's armed men with weapons that went into Louisiana. You know, the Congo settlement in Monserrado County. They call it the place Dennistown. The armed men went there and they terrorizing residents. They broke stuff. They broke resident stuff, and they just they're terrorizing the armed men in the country, in Monserrado County. Armed men. The emphasis is on armed men. So what the government doing? You just sitting there, you got armed men terrorizing you, terrorizing your community, and people talking about it, people writing about it. You don't even have anybody to go and give your some a relief. Who are the people running the government? Who are the people running the government? These are citizens. For the sake of God, elections are on October 10th. You still have an obligation to protect your citizens. There are many terrorizing citizens, and then you nobody to go and give them any relief. This is ridiculous. You go and you know that Patrick Suru, that is not fit to be a police director. He only want to be wearing tight t-shirt and armless t-shirt to show his muscles. What is it that he's doing? What is it that he's doing? You call yourself Jimmy Dan? Are you referring to me? Jimmy Dan, you knew yeah? You knew yeah, Jimmy Dan? Because if you knew, let me just give you little pointers. If you knew yeah, when you want to speak, you should be able to speak and you know tag who you speaking to. You asked me if I was there and listening to gossip. Okay. Are you one of the surrogates of the people that shackles to George Weah ankles? Are you one of those who you shackle yourself to your ankles that he dragging on the pavement, that all your skin cells left on the pavement because he's dragging you? But anyways, going back to the conversation. So these are men, there are pictures all over the place of their terrorist activities. They broke down structures. They chased the people there around, and they instill fear in the people in Dennistown, Louisiana, Monserrado County. So the Padre Suru that's supposed to do something, that's supposed to be there to protect the citizens, he's doing nothing. He's just being a bag boy. My people, Padre Suru, CDC police director, October 10th is not here yet. Make sure, for the sake of God, you go and send some people there to defuse the situation. You have to do that. You and your police, your justice minister, you're going back and forth. You're telling the people that what's the justice Scott's issue has gone to the justice ministry. The justice minister say he see no paper from you. So that you're just confused in that country. You're play people. You don't know how to run government. The Liberian people made the biggest mistake in their life by electing George Weah. And he made that he made Liberia to be a play pen, a play farm. That ending everybody just pass up and down. They know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They're just there. And they're just passing around, trying to garner riches from the people's resources. To the point where they can't do the biddings of the people. Jimmy Dan. Jimmy Dan. No, you know why? When the Englishman says it's glaring, it is glaring. When people got the same mindset like George Weah, it's not hard for us to see it. We see it clearly. Welcome, Mr. Morris. We see it clearly. Because if Weah was a person who did not normalize corruption, we won't be in this space. We need a clean leader with integrity. And he's not one of them. So it shows that you want to Weah's bad boys. And you think like Weah. And all of y'all, you're in the same spot. You're registered in under the sycamore tree. So you're fit to be together. But anyways, we will find a way to have a clean leader who will have integrity and will rescue the Liberian people from the shackles of bondage. The shackles of Weah's bondage. Because it's too much. It's too much. You want to talk nonsense and say someone lying when we see reality, when the structures in Denison is broken, but because you think like your cult leader Weah, so you just go and you just write any kind of nonsense you want to write. Who is the new police director? You have 0 sense. Who is the new police director? As far as I'm concerned, elections are still here. As far as I'm concerned, you still have Weah backbone, Weah security, what's his name? Patrick Suru there. So Patrick Suru is a useless person that they put to head the security sector. He has no qualifications. His only qualification is to say yes, sir, to Weah and to be a CDC police director. That is his only qualification. His only qualification is to wear tight clothes and show his muscles to tell the people that he is a muscular person. But his qualification is only physical. It is not intellectual. So that's why he's failing massively in doing the biddings of the country. Anyways, you want to talk nonsense? Weah government has been sanctioned for human rights abuses. The government is sanctioned for extrajudicial killings. It is in black and white in the international dossier that is spread all over. You're killing people. This one is not allegedly. This is in the dossier. You're killing people with no judicial, no judiciary set to say, oh yes, the mayor, we've gone through the justice system, he should be put to death. You're killing people just for killing people. You're killing people just for killing people. You're carrying cruel and unusual punishment in the country. You got the country to have proliferation of drugs. That's what you took the economy from where it was, where they brought stability, and you're dragging it down to 0. You got Samuel Twe there that be speaking all this grammar, and he speaks grammar. When he speaks grammar, people are like, yeah, this man is an intellectual. He speaks, he got the Queen's language, under his command. Yeah, that's true. We know he from Tottenham High. We know he from University of Liberia. We know he speaks eloquently. But he made A in school and make F in his profession. And his profession is the finance minister of the Republic of Liberia. That's where he made his FA. Thank you, Flomo. That's where he made his F. How you make A in school and you make F in life? That's Samuel Twe there. That's Samuel Twe that took the country's money, the economy of the country, and drag it to zero. Drag it to zero. Then this government, you see $140 million worth of drugs. You're kidding me? $140 million worth of drugs in a small country. A country of 5 million or a little less. $140 million worth of drugs. No wonder the young children there, they all drugged up, they're all over the place. And you think people will just carry $140 million worth of drug in a country with nobody coming to the aid? They got inside help. That's why y'all drove, what's his name? Jacqueline Alpha. Y'all carried Jacqueline there. Jacqueline was trying to do the right thing. Y'all drove him out. Y'all drove him out. Because all of y'all, you're part of the drug cartels. You're selling drugs just to get money. Y'all have no care for what the implications of the drugs on the society. Now you got wayward children, you know, all over the place. All over the place. Y'all gotta go, the sooner the better. Y'all will be gone. Y'all will be gone. Y'all will be just like Donald Trump. Donald Trump was so confident. And at the end of the day, the American people say, you gotta go. The American people kicking out. He couldn't believe it. He started going around asking to add more votes to his votes. And that's the reason why he up and down in court for. So, but Bobby, if I get anything to talk about, then move on here now. Then you're not a part, you don't have to be, you and Jimmy, you don't have to listen. I'm telling you, I can talk to an empty screen, and when I'm done, I close this stuff, and then I go. I don't need to talk. I don't need to talk to you. You don't need to listen. You don't even need to be here. God gave you free reign, so this is free reign. We're talking serious thing that will affect people because you think you live in Europe, you can take European money and you go to Liberia and you use it and stuff. You think that fun? You think that fun? You taking money, you taking the euro and you carrying it to Liberia. You will live better than the other people there. So what is it? The idea is that George Weah should not be re-elected. That is my main thing. That is my main goal. Because he has let the people down. His government is corrupt and is clear like daylight. The people say his government is into extrajudicial killings. You see all the people dropping their flies. People don't even want to go to Liberia just because they disagree with this man. The little young boy that, you know, was the Yana president, that the boy was against the foolish regime. The boy, they went to go search for the boy. When by the time the boy was crossing the road, they came with heavy speed, hit the boy and ran away. All of y'all that doing all this killing there, y'all will live hell on earth. Y'all will be living and fire will be burning y'all in your generation for just killing. For just killing. That's what y'all will do. That's what will happen to y'all. Y'all will be living hell on earth. Fire will burn y'all while you're living. For killing people just because they disagree with that non-score George Weah. Honestly, This is a man that, you know, he's a young man. I never believed in this man. I never believed in him. I never cared for his well-being in terms of he being a president. But when he became president, I was like, you know what? This man will bring the right people around him. Since he's a non-scorer, he will bring people around him that will elevate this country, and he's young. He's traveled extensively. He's lived in the Western world. He will probably bring ideas, and he will have these technocrats that will put it into fruition. But no, the man just endorsing all the people stealing. How you be chief of protocol? You're chief of protocol. Do you know what it is to be chief of protocol? It's just to be able to have the scheduling of the president, to tell the people, you know, when to come to see the president, to schedule the people to come and see the president, to usher them in. You be chief of protocol, then you get 30 taxes. You chief of protocol, then you building mansions. You call yourself building estates. You serious? What is the money you're supposed to be making monthly as chief of protocol that the labor law says that you got to make monthly? And then factor that into your lifestyle. You send your child to America yet. Your child works, you know, with the consulate in New York. So, fast forward, how can you be chief of protocol that you're supposed to make few thousands of dollars? You be having estates, 30 cars, the mansions, and you say you're wearing, you know, Gucci and stuff, and the Gucci be wearing you. How you be wearing Gucci and then the Gucci wear you? When you wear Gucci, people should see that you wear Gucci. You be wearing because you come into stolen money, you wearing Gucci from here to toe. This thing's supposed to be subtle. You wear Gucci, you wear a nondescript stuff to accentuate the brand name. You be wearing hats, you wear the sneakers, you wear the sweats, you wear this, that, so people can see all of Gucci. They have expensive brand names that don't even have, you know, visible logos. Where is he has failed? The people just waiting. I see you're fighting against yourself. The vice president saying that, she was talking about, you know, people dividing money. She wasn't talking about, what's his name, Thomas Fala, blah, blah, blah. And she said the people dividing money in Bon County, the citizens said should eat the money. A whole vice president. So you're trying to say your people there, you know your government there, they dividing money. Child! The new generation, the young children, the children that got minds, young minds, they will not take this thing lying down anymore. This is a new day and a new dawn. These children that will fight. They will not accept the status quo. They will want better for the country. They will not take it. They will change our country by hook or by crook. They will change our country. You are so used to stealing. You say you chief of protocol, you building estates. Whoever takes over as the new government, they will do a lifestyle audit for you. All those properties will be seized and they will be given to the Liberian government. I know your Tina, we are with that in the chair. And let me make this proposal. The next president of Liberia, please go to the legislature and change the term for the presidency back to 4 years. Change the term for the legislature from back to I think 4 years were for the Senate and then 2 years were for the representative. You change it back. Nobody want one senator sitting down there for 9 years. What sense it make? And a representative sitting down there for 6 years. No, we don't want that. We want change. The young people will bring change. We will sit down. Y'all will not snuff our voices. We will speak. We will speak out. Come on now. How in the world you be police director, you hear say, men terrorizing a community that you supposed to be in charge of. And you can't go there. You can't do nothing. You can't help the citizens. Why are you there? Why are you taking the Liberian people money? They broke structures all down. You can't go there. Even during the child center time, Joe Tate, when the people started going to arm rob people, what happened? One day we woke up, we saw all of them, they were dead. They were lined up. They asked Joe Tate said they went to go arm rob people, and the police went there, they were involved in, and fire exchange, and how all of them died. You see now how they died? Now how they died? We knew otherwise. But guess what? When Joe Tate killed all of them, and he lined them up, what happened? You were hearing about all this nonsense again? You were hearing about armed robbers coming? Because the advantage was they had arms. They will come to, poor people's homes and arm rob you, and they were doing it on a rampage. They knew that these poor people, they didn't have arms. But when they realized that Joe Tate ran out all of them, although he didn't say that what he did, but we know, we heard that's what he did. He collected the commanders, all of them, he ran them up. Before we could say Jack, we're not seeing them. Nobody was seeing people armed robbing. It was few and far in between. You dare, you go to the Senate, they ask you question. Here, Titi, they ask you question in the Senate. You dare, you attacking a senator instead of coming to speak. The thing about it is that these people do not know who they serve. They do not know who they serve. They don't know the scope of their jobs. How can you be a police director and you think that you're supposed to say, you gotta go be saying yes to the president? You are serving the Liberian people. That's what you're there for. Go and answer to the Liberian people. Be of service to the Liberian people. But you there with short sleeve, muscle shirt, and say you pass it up and down. Be explaining with your plenty explanation, but you can't do the work. Y'all say y'all want arrest, what the woman he said, to Gloria Mususka, y'all hinting, y'all start putting it all on the way. All right, City. At the end of the day, before you can say Jack, the justice minister said he received no paper from you. He received no charge paper from you. So that means, in essence, you did no investigation. You ain't come up with nothing. It's just another thing you leave in vain. Then are you the people that are supposed to put in charge again? It can't happen. It can't happen. The few people who feel that they gotta, they gotta go and put this man back in charge. Good for you. But the majority of the people are not happening. It ain't happening. The people know what happened. They know what's going on and stuff. Let me respond to somebody in my inbox. Yeah. Can you imagine? Oh, sorry for the when you write in all caps, people in the English language, if you write in all caps, for people like Bobby, you better put your hands down. Why you asking to come on the show this early? And you say I know what I'm talking about. Then what you coming to come on the show for? When you come on the show this time, I don't want you to deviate from our topic. Anybody who comes on the show, you have to be able to discuss what we're talking about. We want to we want basically to talk about the training issues that are in our country, and we want for you to, when you come in on the show, we want for you to speak about it. We want for you to come be bringing Tabitha here. You want to be promoting George Weah. You get your page to promote George Weah. Our aim is to educate the people, to bring awareness, to have conversations so people can learn from these conversations. Welcome, Roland. We want people to learn from these conversations. That's it. And stuff. So we don't want anybody to just come and just talk. I don't have no problem in talking. I come here to talk about issues. I can talk. But you, Bobby, if you ever come back on this this stuff here, I want you to deviate. I'm going to set a new standard. Is you will not deviate. You will talk about the issues that we're talking about. I am talking about welcome to the show. I'm talking about the armed people that went to Denison in Louisiana, Monserrato County. I'm talking about your vice president saying that the people throwing money in bond content to the people, and she and her own people started fighting. They said she was talking about Thomas Fala. She said she was still talking about Thomas Fala, but in the meantime, they said that she went to the southeast. And you know, I don't even understand. They said she went to the southeast. She was dishing money out to the people, but then I mean, you know, when God ready to disturb the devil, he can make all of them be fighting in their camps. And that's what's happening. So, this government is being sanctioned for human rights abuses. No wonder the president never had an invitation from the White House. Never. Never. Other than just say that the government of the United States made clear that nobody, other than just say that, even though that took over from the coup, when he became a civilian president, they say, okay, he was sore, he turned to poor. They invited him. Just say that the American government made it clear. They say it's not happening. It's not happening today, ain't happening tomorrow. So, whatever the case is, but you are a young man. You took over. You are a celebrity. I was telling somebody the other day. I said, you don't understand. The people looking at Titi, I want you driving and texting you. The people looking at George Weah, a lot of people look at George Weah as a celebrity. So that celebrity factor is still there. It hard for that distinction for them to take away that celebrity factor. So that's the case. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I saw what her name? Ben Fine. You just went off. Thank you, Sylvester. I appreciate it. Ben Fine, you just went off. I wanted you to come off for a minute. If you stay there, I wanted to ask you one or two things. Ben, I saw you just drop off. Ben Fine. If you there, come up for what is it say? For a minute or two. So that's it. But let you know, I know everybody was talking about, you know, they take it off Ambassador Baka and Mr. Cummings. And somebody told me, I stand corrected, that I think days ago, Cummings said that he didn't want to be president. I stand corrected. So now y'all know that it's not happening, and it will not happen because of basically Cummings saying that it's not happening. So the 28th is next Friday. Even the CDC people, they own pins and needles, they want to know. Everybody wants to know what's, you know, who
what is it they said we pick, who Vice President Walker will pick, and then the next person will be Mr. Cummings. My dear, maybe you press the request on it by mistake. That's why I click it. So it says you decline, no problem, but I think you pressed it by mistake. I saw that you requested. I can't remember your name again. Yeah, but I'm not bringing Bobby on until other people come on. Hey, Kringa, how are you? I want you to know that, you know, we've been working where I brought last Saturday, I brought Alice on, and she's watching on this stuff. As I said to you, Alice will be one of the local people in Liberia. And then we have another person. We doing we finalizing things with them and stuff. Able to be from for you, able. I really didn't care who asked who, we asked who. And I concern me. I was just saying that people were out there. Thank you, Kringa. People were out there saying, you know, that. But I'm just saying that it is. They said that Mr. Cummings in his past days said he's not going to be anybody's vice president. So people should stop that talk now. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? That people should stop talking. They should say that, you know, that everybody go. The man said no. That we should move past that talk. That's what I wanted to say. We should move past that talk and let's let the healthy competition go on. Whoever comes to the second round, you know, and stuff, that's the person. Everybody should go ahead and support. Just not anybody to support George Weah. We do not want George Weah. Any of these people are fine people. Gongolo, Ambassador Bakao, Mr. Cummings, whoever makes it to the second round, everybody should rush. Everybody should rush and support. We do not want Ambassador Weah. That all mean that my main thing here. We want a man. Anybody else, you can work with anybody else. So they can bring some policies and structure to that place. Come on now. The whole biometrics, it's law to have elections every 6 years. For 6 years, the people know they will have elections. They say that they went to Bond County, the first machine for, the second machine for, that the third machine they had to send for. And they didn't even register 20 persons for that day. The person who went to observe. It's a colossal failure. I read it tonight here. It's a failure. They just everything about the constitutional aspect in this government that's supposed to uphold everything about it. They fail in it. They have no respect for the Constitution. So who want that kind of man back? The men that can't even talk to their people. The men even refuse to go to their own hometown to go and speak to the people in their hometown. We do not want that man. You from Grand Crew, you ever the whole stand for the people to talk to them. You say you're vice president. And she was there shuffling herself and dividing money to the people. Good. You know, in the back make elections, you scatter money all over. And the people show you that even with money you scatter. The people still vote their conscience. Hi, Thomas. The people still vote their conscience. So, I see the country is stagnant. The country not even moving. The country is not moving. Stagnation has gripped the country. Fear. I remember those days before this and whatever. When I go to Liberia, we were getting in the car. We were going to Royal Hotel. We will go to, I keep asking them, Palm Spring. We will go to Mama Point. We will go different places. Just go and hang with your friends there before coming back to the States. No way. The place is like a dead zone. Let me, Lord Johnson, you're right. The NEC, the woman, the lady in charge of that place, she's inefficient, she's inept. Honestly, I've never seen this kind of registration before. Who has seen it? Even the poorest of countries, registration, electoral registration is simultaneous all over the country. They say they laptop there or whatever the tablets and the people using, they get enough. So that one they're dividing it to portions. Hello, Mama. How are you today? You understand? Yeah. The thing that happening in Liberia, people that live in the diaspora, especially in the Western world, y'all know that we ourselves will kind of stuck too. Yes, you're helping your people back home, but we kind of stuck because there's so many things people want to do and they can't do it because there's no fair play in the country, no security in the country. The people dying in the flights, nobody can say why, nobody can be prosecuted, nobody can do anything about it. Then you come and take your hard-earned money. You live in the United States, you work, you pay bills in the United States, you contribute to your 401k, and you gotta get some sort of savings to travel to Liberia. That's small money. You spending thousands of dollars for a ticket. You spending a lot of money to be able to facilitate your trip. Then while you're there, you think that people in abroad, they're the one who care for you. You gotta drink what you used to drink water. Make sure that you gotta drink filtered water. So at the end of the day, before you can say Jack, you spending a lot of money there. Okay, if you have thoughts to have something going on back home, you stop because there's no avenue for you to do it. You look at the security system in the country, you're like, well, anything can happen. What is said with this government? By the time somebody says something against this government, people be dying. You don't take my word for it. You know it is happening. You know that the people say Liberia, this government is worse with human rights abuses, extrajudicial killings, cruel and unusual punishment, proliferation of drugs. Them torso. You saw that happening. And you used to go into Liberia with the last regime, whether you voted for her or not. But when you go to Liberia, you hang out with your people there, you will go around, you will have fun, you will sit down on each other portions and stuff. Now the people telling you, say, oh, go home, don't come here, because there's like the other blah, blah, blah. That's how people are supposed to live. They will be sending the small money to the people that in Liberia just for them to eat and for them to survive. But if you say you want to start some sort of project or something in Liberia, a lot of people that will have some sort of restraints. They'll be thinking, how am I going to get redress if I need to use the court system? How am I going to get security if I do my project and I don't want to pass it to anybody because I'm not sure that people will do right by me? I want to be coming in and for the time and do it. You don't intend. There's so much failure of this government. Bobby, go find a place to sit down in the classroom. Tell the small children kindergarten chair, that pink chair in the classroom. Take it and sit down and face the wall and put your head to the wall. You honor punishment for nonsense talk. Talking about you could walk peaceful in Liberia. You went to Liberia, you took money from Belgium. You lived in Belgium for a gazillion years. You took the money that the people pay you and you went to Belgium and you changed the Liberian dollar, which is a euro, you were spending money there. It meant nothing to you. You going back to Belgium to go work at the way you're working for. You compare yourself with the average man in Liberia. When people talking, you just want to explain because you want to explain. A man at 12 that can't even manage anything. What uselessness is that? What sort of uselessness is that? I told you, Bobby, you won't continue to pour the handcuff shackles and put it on your hand and click it on George Weah foot so he can drag you and your skin cells be outside. You and the other guy that's down there, y'all can do it. But we that here, we will speak. Makalor, what's up? We will speak. Extrajudicial killings. Thank you, Georgia. Extrajudicial killings. Nothing that we want to say. The fearless in Cloud Williams, my brother. You know how we do it? How we do it. But Dougal, your CDC brother Bobby say I never been to Liberia for 30 years. Ask Doug knows. The last time we were hanging out in Topman Bird. Ask him. But no, honestly, we need to talk about it. I do not care what you say. The country has gone from bad to worse. When Ellen Johnson came there, she took her time and they took years. But with those years, our debt were erased. You think people can then go and say, "Your please erase the country's debt"? We had no credit rating. We had nothing. It took almost, I don't know, 4, 5 years. We got phone running up and down all over the place, having meetings, having conferences. They erased Liberia debt. So it started from scratch. They put policies in place. They did all these things there. Yes, I know, right, dude? Yes, you know, policies were put in place. Everybody will not say they were happy with her, but you know what? It's almost like stability, right? Let me give an example. Then you call the ambulance, and the people come, somebody is having some heart attack or something. When the people come, what they do? They stabilize you, put you in the ambulance, and take you to the ER. That's what Ellen did. She stopped the bleeding. She stabilized the country. She put structure there. She took the country's economy from 50 million, I think, to 500 million or whatever. She took the people that are making $25 a month, and some people started making 175. Some people started making 200. Yes, that's what you call, you stop the bleeding. You stabilize things. Everybody didn't agree with her with everything. That's fine. But then when you came there, why you will take the thing from the place they were at and you bring it down to zero? Why you take it from that position and elevate it? You don't have any manifesto. You have told us you have manifesto. Where is the manifesto that you're supposed to start working from? The government is waiting right now. I am telling you, you better have your manifesto that when you hit the ground, you might hit the ground running. Because some of us will coming back behind this the ring light, and we will be watching y'all and we'll be critiquing. So we giving you the opportunity because they may not drag the country from the people say, even people that used to help people in Liberia, they're begging people. You know what it is to beg? Let me tell you something. There's this page on you go to that page and you'll see it. It's called how you call it Shine Liberia. Shine Liberia. Hi to whoever behind Shine Liberia. You have been gracious enough to share my platform, a few times. I appreciate you. Shine Liberia put up a post and asked people in Liberia to tell them about the different business ideas that they want to do, maybe somebody will be there to bless them. You listen. You go there and read that. As of the time I was reading, they had like 350 comments. You cannot read that stuff without tears being in your eyes. And I'm telling you, that are young people asking for money for school fees. People saying that they just want to buy a freezer to sell cold water, to sell ice. I'm telling you that our young children they're telling you about. Some of them in their late teens and early 20s. So people saying they want to sell coal. 20-year-old girls, 21-year-old girls, they say they won't sell coal. So the other girl, the one that really broke me down, she said that she does not want to be a trap queen anymore. You who in Liberia, you who know Liberia, you know what we call Ibanics, you know, Libanics, whatever you want to term it. You know what they call trap queen in Liberia. She said if she can get money, she will start cooking in front of her house and buy an umbrella and start selling food there. And the other boy, the boss, oh, but the way you take picture with all your breasts outside, I scared said the word called. You see, objectifying a woman. The thing the woman wrote there, he was saying something else. They can say, you don't even understand what I'm saying. I am tired of being a trap queen. I'm tired living this life. I don't want to live this life anymore. I want to make sure that I can go and buy the food, buy the umbrella, and cook. And then the other people then that were writing there. Some people say, even just to pay the rent for 6 months, they don't even know how they will live. I mean, so the girl said, the other girl said, I can sew. I want sewing machine so I can start sewing to make my life better. But the majority of them were there saying they want to, you know, sell what they call scratch card, loan side, this and the other. I was reading those things. I started reading it in my mind. I said, I will pick the person to help. I will pick this person. When I think that I zero on the other person, I said, no. The other person here, the issue more than the person. The person issue more than the person. But I know myself, I will go back to that stuff. I will pick one person there and I will engage that person and see whether, you know, whatever help I can help that person and they will be able to do what they say they will do. And we'll just see from there. But I'm just telling y'all go and read that post. If you can help, if you can just pinpoint or take somebody from there to help them, it will be good. People can help everybody. I know every Liberian in this place, they don't help somebody. Sometimes you're trying to help people, you even get it set because you not max up everything. But it's heart-wrenching. The opportunity not there. It's very, very much heart-wrenching. Why? All these 6 years, no foreign direct investment, no foreign. You just gave me all the things that the foreigners. You get the airport to Ghanaians. You get the biometric something to Ghanaians. To the free port, you gave it to Ghanaians. What is Liberians? I mean, Modern there, he's a businessman. So take one of the places there, the stores there, in the airport, they bought bedders for it. You know he has a company that do juices. He got hotels. He got so many different investments. But because he wasn't from your party, you said no. You're taking your go give it to a Ghana woman. What happened to the Liberian people to empower them? Why are you empower Liberian people? Why are you George Weah? Why are you against Liberian people like this? Why? You started by looking at the Liberian women and feel that Liberian women were not enough for you to even marry. That's how you started it. That's how your discrimination started. Don't get me wrong. I'm not forcing anybody to, marry Liberians. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that you are this man or celebrity making millions, but you had children by Liberian women, but you never marry any Liberian woman. You never empower any Liberian woman. We never went to in Liberia and saw all that George Weah get from houses. But or you go and Google Jackie Apia's house. Go and Google Jackie Apia's house. Even the Ghanaians, they were online. They were talking about Jackie Apia's house. And they were talking about your Liberian president put building that house for Jackie Apia. And they were saying that Jackie Apia, you don't see it. They should movie this. They said they don't make nothing much because most of the African movies here, they are, bootleg. They don't make, they just make few thousands on their movies for Jackie Apia to be able to build that kind of house. And you say, you George Weah, you dealing with Liberian women all over the place. How have you empowered the Liberian women that you've been dealing with, personally? How? How? Please tell me. You can't even help your people in the country. All these different places. I know they're talking about Jetty. Y'all see Jetty going to be dividing food and stuff like that. That's fine and dandy. But we're talking about sustenance. Nothing wrong with Jetty giving food, but Jetty giving food, how is that going to sustain the people? How is the inner businessman who call himself the Republic of Jetty? The man is so confident in himself that he got Liberia in his palm. He calls himself the Republic of Jetty, not the Republic of Liberia. This man got a hold of that whole country. But then you're happy for him to go to the prison. He devour food. He go to Parasite, he devour food. That's like a drop in the bucket. We're talking about empowerment. We're talking about empowerment here. George Weah, you 6 years, you empower your Liberian people. You get an airport to foreigners. You get a seaport to foreigners everywhere. So how the Liberian people will be able to do things for themselves? It's sad. It is sad, though. It's sad. So at the end of the day, Bobby, are you coming to ask me about Barker's son? Am I related to Ambassador Barker? If you're trying to tell me I'm related to Ambassador Barker, then enlighten me, because I don't know. My family tree does not have Ambassador Barker on it. So you say Ambassador Barker's son go invest in South Africa, what concern me with it? Your president don't have a son, a beloved son, Timothy Weah, investing in America. You want to also? I'm not going to talk about politician's son. Politician's son, the politician related to me. I don't want someone to speak for the politicians. The politicians got the people to speak for them. I don't speak for them. So if you think you come in the car, talk nonsense, you can't talk nonsense to me. You can't shock me. I can tell you that for a fact. You can't shock me, oh, Bobby. So, my thing here is that the leadership that we got in Liberia, that we, psychologically, that's supposed to be one of the most effective for the people. But the leadership supposed to be able to have some kind of good influence on the people, and it's not happening. We're seeing it. There's nothing we're seeing about it. Why? So you know that the man who told you that you will not be strangers in your own economy, the man went and brought all of the strange people to be strangers over you. He beating you to a pulp. He whipping you. Whoop, whoop. That's how he beating the Liberian people. When they try to send out, he whipping them back again. He's stepping on them because he's stepping on their dreams and aspirations by him being the president and not having any leadership ability. Because if you have leadership ability and you're president, you will empower your people. You will learn. The men do not like to learn. What kind of president can learn? What kind of president you want to read? You cannot read? What kind of president? You're not an effective leader. You refuse to read. You refuse to read. What kind of president will not talk to her people? You please tell me. Nothing. You can't ask the man. The man was so arrogant, saying you asking the president what he went to do. This man do not even know what a president is supposed to be. The president is supposed to be of service to the people. You put it on your chest, say you asking the president what he went to do. Yeah. We're asking you what you went to do. You using the people that run for money. So we're asking you what you went to do. You are useless leader, useless and inept. You have no depth. You factless. And the people will show you pepper. You and Donald Trump, you will cry in your own isolation. All that your colorful condominium you built down there, they will take it. The people there, you are that time Zogos, they will put them in there, they will rehabilitate them, and they will say that your chief of protocol that'll be wearing designers, that the designer can wear her, all her essays and her cars and her everything. They will seize it from her because lifestyle audits will tell people that for the amount of money she's supposed to make as of chief of protocol does not entail her getting all of these mansions, these assets, these cars and stuff like that. They will take it from her. Those days, we used to read about chief of protocols. They used to have PhD that during. Those people used to sit and have conversations with people from different walks of life. You sit down, you what they call it, man, come on now. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You don't even try to interact with the people. You open with the people. You don't bring no positivity to the people. The people just got you there because you president and you're a celebrity. Once a celebrity, always a celebrity. So that celebrity factor is very high in the minds of the people. Let me tell you, people look at celebrities in different ways. And that's how they see George Weah. They cannot divorce George Weah from the celebrity that he is. That is the reason why you see people killing themselves for George Weah. You sit down there, you now sell the land. You finish selling the land, you give all of these contracts. What happened to the Liberian people that are there? You can't empower them. You lack the seaport with foreigners. You lack the airport with foreigners. Everywhere you lack it with foreigners. Man, it is what it is, yeah. So the extrajudicial killings are telling y'all to be on. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all be safe out there. The people, they are wicked, but hopefully since they call him to the how you call it, the CIA, hopefully won't be seeing any of these killings. But this man is like you take first grade child and put them in 12th grade. They will not know what to do in the 12th grade class because they have not gone through the steps to reach to that place. And you're going to take that man out. You're going to kick him out the way American people kick Trump out and make him a one-term president. That's what people need to do. They need to kick it out. And I am confident that he will be kicked out. I catch you not. I am confident. You know, I am just, you know, conscientizing the voters that you should go there. You should be able to understand all the aspirants. Don't just get up and see the other person say, oh, we're coming to vote. We want to be in this district, want to be. You got to look for people who fights for you. You got to look for people who has been there in the trenches for you, in the community, in the district for you. You got to look for the people there who, you know, put your voices out there and help you to elevate your voices. Don't just vote for people because they bring, you know, music behind them. They bring cars and behind them. They bring t-shirt and they put you in gathering because they ain't get anything to do. No, you got to look at the dynamics. You got to look at the family dynamic. You look at George Weah. George Weah had zero family dynamic. George Weah was married, but he made his wife to raise her son by herself. Y'all can go up, y'all come down. It is all records. The boss talk about it. He talked about it. That you know, he and his mom for a long time. He said it. And eventually, I think maybe the PR people that before he started talking about power, but it is there. You can search it up. It's on the interweb. The boy talked about his mom, that his mom was carrying him to practices. His mom was doing this, his mom was doing that. So, but don't let they don't hate you where the good Lord splits you. So at the end of the day, he was not a father to his son. He did not raise his son the way he was supposed to. If you play internationally, even if your wife lives in America, you tell her, honey, we will put the boy in private school here in an American school. You'll come and be close to me. So after practice or after games, I will come to my family. It wasn't the case. He was gallivanting. The man even has a daughter in this country. Their daughter is an astute student. They get looks just like that freaking man. The man do not recognize his daughter. That the daughter, when the daughter passed, a man talking to court, and he lied and said he was making only $1,000. This is your president that's on record when he was senator. He said you were making only $1,000. It is on record. You go search the record. At that time, I think the case was in Georgia. The case was in Georgia at that time. He said you were making $1,000. So that your president, he's a liar. Anybody who can lie, they can steal. Just for him to not pay child support, he cut that child off from him. But the girl is brilliant. They thank God they get up from her mom. She bring her pastor out of the family. Because he door like the back of a knife. What kind of president you want learn? You want read. President is all to read. They got to know what happened in the world. They got to touch base. They got to have their own hero too to emulate. You can't read. You don't even know the consequences of giving all of these attractive sectors to foreigners. Your people in the country, they're drowning. You can't even help to save them. Then you say them again one more time. You better push that man under the mansion October 10th. Bobby, I thought you were gone. Bobby, you told me you are going. I told you to leave. See you. Exit left. You talk about the man making $1,000. The man is a liar from the pits of hell. All the people who brought that, who disenfranchised Liberians on the money that they're supposed to use to benefit themselves, these people will be living hell on earth. I catch you not. They will be living, and fire will be burning them because they took money out of the mouths of babies. People like Nathaniel Magede burying the island for his wife. You see that kind of nonsense? The time Nathaniel Magede was living with his uncle in Lokita, He used to be sitting down on the porch. He used to be washing his Uncle Cherry clothes there. He knew about Bailey Island for his wife. Probably that's the kind of money they're from. You just got a mind to steal and steal and steal. And then no, they just go with him. Man, it is sad. It is sad. So you need to deal with governments that will provide opportunities for the people. You need to do that. You do not need to align yourself for a government that steals opportunity from you, that have all of these people with question marks. Imagine them, all of them working with big question marks on their heads. I said the mayor tell Abraham to be stupid. He said he built park. Then he be paying all the small much bloggers here to take picture in the night, and they be posting it to say, yeah, the park. Look at the kind of thing that he introduced in Liberia. He called himself or international circus star. Look at the thing. Hey man. Hey. Can you imagine? It's sad though. Well, at the end of the day, I say you got people there, the poor Kigami. He got people, you know, from the International Center for Theoretical Physics. They doing research at the University of Rwanda. You guys, they make a host delegations, not even in the capital. They make a host delegations outside of the capital. So I want you to imagine all the people walking with a question mark on top of their heads. All the thieves there in Liberia. Yeah, the men there. The men went to go visit, you know, places where the guys they're doing bilateral stuff. At the end of the day, he's there. The men all over the place. He collaborating. He getting mutual agreement signs and stuff like that. He connecting into highways and all of those things there. The man went to Guinea. He was there connecting into highways and stuff. You know. Everybody got their own challenges, but you got to fight to what they call. For your president can go for 48 days, he be in the States, he be clapping, clap, clap, clap. Then he lied to the people and say the people extended his time. They extend no time. But I'm blaming the complacency of Liberian people. So that it is what it is. We looking for progressive people. We want people who will be around that will be progressive. We're not looking for whatever. And you know, Liberia is not like the United States of America, where even if the president is not of the same party, you know, the legislature will be tough. You know, the legislature tough. They'll say, guess what? We're doing this. We're putting this across. We're putting that. Bobby, I gave you one more time to read nonsense here. I will put you on ice. I do not care. I will put you on ice, Bobby. You read nonsense. Go, Bobby. I asked you to put your data here. Go. You read one more nonsense. I will just put you on ice. I encourage you to come, but I want I'm a person that bring on substantive talk. I want you to be talking, Tabata, to be writing useless, writing on here. You want to go. If you want to leave. You gotta be, this is not an airport where you gotta be announcing that you gotta leave. So don't be writing following the comment section where you're useless writings. You want to save your data, save it. People will listen to this. People will speak to the people. People will expand on what we're talking about. People will have conversations. They will have intelligent conversations. People will stop. Bobby, you think if you talk about Baka from now to judgment day, I will care? I've told you over and over. I'm not here to, to carry the message of any politician. What I know is that anybody is better than George Weah. So if you think you're coming to come quote me, you know what I mean of quote, you know how to spell it, G-O-A-D. So at the end of the day, you cannot. Because when it, you know what a Peter Creole man said to my guy is, when they say someone don't get higher than me, so you get no higher more than me, Bobby. So you're talking about Baka, you're talking about commies, you're talking about Gongolo, that I don't want someone to come fight for them. I'm not fighting for them. But I can tell you, any of these men will be fine men better than George Weah. My thing is to bring the education out. The people who are the surrogates of these people, they need to come on out and they will tell you why you got to vote for their people. All right, I gotta put Bobby on I have to put Bobby. I gotta snooze Bobby right now. Y'all hold on for me. Me, I'm Mama Pepe. All right, Bobby, I'm gonna snooze you. Bobby gone. I feel I gave Bobby. Oh, I finished. Duke, you even know I Bobby was disturbing this platform. I told him that we're looking for people who we can engage, whether for or against. That's that's the whole essence. But if you come and you decide to be disruptive, and I keep telling you over and over to quit being disruptive, and you think that you continue, I'm finished putting him on ice. I don't play. I'm a mother that I've had children before, so I know when I tell you to stop and you continue, I know what to do with children that get high hit. I can punish them, and I what I did to Bobby just now. So that's the thing. We have a responsibility with our outside and even in the place is to have conversations with our people and talk to them. We tell them that listen, you see how things going. You imagine 6 more years of this. We got to do better. We got to teach the people. We got to tell the people that they deserve better. So going forward, we have to make sure that the people enjoy their resources. It is the government that's supposed to help these people to enjoy their resources. I blocked Bobby Duke. I kept giving Bobby's chances, but he refused to take it. So I blocked him. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So that's it. That's it. We have to make sure that we talk to the people. So all these people that are running and coming and stuff, we got to make sure that we look out for them and talk to them and let them understand that I'm a correction fluid, it. I don't wipe things quick. I don't correct things when in what they call. So if anybody wants to come on, they can come on and stuff, so we can. What I think is saying, last week I put my mouth on Senator Balu, right? I was talking about him wearing how you call it, kosu all the time to come online. I was at work, somebody this week, I went on YouTube, obviously, because I work with security sensitive things, so they can't put Facebook on. But I went on YouTube, and boom, I saw Mr. Balu. He was in a little coat, but he didn't have tie on. He opened his shirt. I said, "Oh, my people, it's small, Mr. Ambassador Balu now. That whole truck neck thing what he used to be doing, he not get rid of the towel. So small, baby steps. Eventually, he will get rid of the coat, and then then we'll see, he will be having his sleeves rolled up, and then we'll start seeing t-shirt, and we'll start seeing whatever. So because Ambassador Balu, you can't be talking to Liberian people that you giving a state of the nation address all day, you choke your neck, you wearing 3-piece. That means that you're not relatable. You're relating to the people. You should be able to relate to the people. Nobody here for a hell of a kosu and stuff like that. Take all that thing there, wear t-shirt, wear your vibe shirt, wear your just a regular shirt so you can be relatable. But baby steps, I saw that you were what they call unbreakable kid. You say you correct me, but correct me now. I want to see what you got to say in the stuff. Correct me. Correct me. Not stay behind. We are whatever poster. I show that you Bobby that under that post. I'm waiting for you unbreakable kid because I got no problem with blocking you too. So if whatever correction you get, put it out here. I like to engage people because I'm not a figurehead like we are. I'm not figureheaded. I got some brains in my head. We has no leadership ability. If he was a leader, he would not let the Liberian people backs be beaten and be stepped on. He would give the people access to the resources. He would make sure that he put Liberians in charge of the resources. You can put foreigners in charge of all the primary resources, and then you think that you can, you can come and say you're a leader. You're not a leader. The Lekosu Besen do. Oh no. Duke, you're not from Maryland. Ambassador Baluda, Maryland man. I saw Siala that Bobby fake page there. But I just want him just now because if that fake page he behave himself, he will be he will be next to Bobby. I don't play. When I gave you warning, I tell you, you keep going over and over. The idea is that we will put out content and we will go. That is our contribution. This is not, I'm not running the radio station and stuff like that. I'm not in the pockets of any politician. So what come out of my mouth, it is pure help towards the people. I am doing it to help the people to conscientize their minds. I'm not even part of any CDC platform because I don't like to lose brain cells. Honestly, I do not like places where I am not intellectually challenged. So CDC platforms, nobody will see me there. I see a lot of people who, on this page, I see some of the things they be posting. Those things don't concern me because when I see it, I'm like, oh, okay. These are not things that I even need to engage in. So I don't even bother myself to try to engage in it. The people got one-track mind. They do not even think. They don't roll over their thoughts. They just one track. They can look right. They can look left. They just straight. How in the world the people struggling in the country, and then you saying people shouldn't talk about it. The government killing people just because they agree with them. You're stealing the people money. You got the raw form, you're stolen. You got the relief stuff, you're stolen. Who get time for you, Benjamin? Yeah, you're all of these things, you're stealing it. Okay, unbreakable kid. You say I'm gonna come home and do the talking. If I come home and do the talking now, what you get to do about it? You would rather get pissed off because I will stay behind this stuff. I have a whole production here, Papa. I know that you, Bobby. But you know why? Because you're not being unreasonable, so I will engage you in your fake profile. I have a whole production here. You can see my glasses. I got my ring light. I ain't get a regular ring light. I get the one that people can use in the studio. I got lights here. I got the laptop here. I got my speaker here. I get everything here. So I will speak. All right, go play with the kindergarten student now, because the question you're asking me too elementary. Go play with the kindergarten student, yeah, Papa. I like to engage people who can think well. So as I was telling y'all, we already secured 2 persons to start locally in Liberia. They will be in the girl will be coming on, she said Tuesday and Thursday. The guy will be coming on Friday and Saturday. We're trying to do one last training for him before I can put up the poster and do all the different things we need to do. These are young people. They will be taking over in Liberia on the days that I just said, and they will be broadcasting. They will be doing the thing. They will be bringing the people locally to interview. I will, our EP that is in Liberia will be taking care of it. So the patient will be really, really active in the weeks time to come. We've gotten everything. We're putting, we're condensing things, and we want for the patient to be active so it can be the people in Liberia locally can. Oh, he got a job somewhere and he went to that job, Benjamin. So he has another job. Nobody holding anybody. All these children are young children. You gave them the opportunity. I'm not a detector like George Weah. You gave them the opportunity. If they find better opportunity, we wish them the best and we thank them and they go. Benjamin, you want me to do correction fluid on you too, eh? Okay. I'm blaming you. You ask me a question, I answer you civilly, and then you come to can't talk nonsense. So I will do my correction fluid on you too, so I can correct you. Yeah, also that's the story. But if nobody's coming on, then I will say adios to y'all because I got to go. Oh, y'all will. Benjamin, if I seen it your last thing, I will not going to add you. I didn't see your last stuff. That the reason why I added you. I just seen it. Yeah,
hey, what's up, baby girl?
I'm a woman. But hold on now, hold on. I gotta do this camera. When somebody I need to do the camera in a way that. Let me see if I can see myself. I gotta call. Bum, bum, bum. Hold on. A telephone call today. Thank you. Before they put somebody a phone rating job, 1,000 miles. I have to turn the camera. And I got the opportunity Hey, Jesus.
Of a lifetime.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Wait, you look so stunning.
All
There's
right.
something.
Okay. Yeah,
There's
well.
something about
Let me see.
your
Maybe when I
beauty.
go back, y'all can see me much better.
There's something about your beauty that
Hey, man.
it just
We talking serious
encapsulates
business, yeah.
your
The man hustle,
beauty.
I get time for them, man.
Your beauty encapsulates the entire camera so much so that I feel as if I just want to just pass.
I'm trying to see how I can look, how I'm looking on the camera.
You
All right.
look good. Don't worry.
But no. It can cut your hair off.
Use me
Oh my
as
God, please,
use me
people.
as a reflection of what you see. My eyes
Okay.
will tell you how beautiful you look, and then this is
I
not
got
a
too much
joke.
trouble.
Oh, the
All right.
man sing love songs.
So when now, Bobby, you see me, I'm calling you Bobby. Okay, so what happened when in Grand Bassa, there was this news of Charlene Bronski. She sued this pastor, right? The pastor name is Togan. We got to talk about the news here. She sued the pastor. She said, I think he maligned her character. He went to her place and he recorded her of, illegally, XYZ. But then they went to the courts, and the court, whatever process they went to, and they free, they exonerated the pastor. So I've been meaning to bring it up, but I was trying to wrap my head around it. Like, why are you suing? Somebody, not so much of a pastor, right? You are running in that district. That is minute. If somebody calls your pa was a politician. So everybody will not agree. And if you say this man recorded, he went to your meetings. Your meeting is a public place. If he recorded your meeting and you didn't like because you felt that he belongs to the other party, the other guy that running in the area, why you care? That you gotta go? Go tie yourself off to court. I know you're a lawyer. You should know better because you know there's a saying, right? What they say, you choose your battles. I saw that, and they said that he was exonerated and all of that. You heard about it?
No, I didn't hear about it, but I think that was just, look, that was petty. Like just what you said, choose your battles. I mean, these are election times. These kind of things can have negative consequences. I mean, like, why you look? If there was not an election, I would tell you to go for it. But there are certain things during elections you got to be very careful, because anything you do to the common person, the Liberian people, they'll say, "Oh, that's how they can behave." That like you got to be very careful. And I think taking that man to court was not an idea. I mean, that was the wrong thing for her to have done. I wish it didn't. I wish that you have talked to me as a senior lawyer here. Who have given her out of the right. Because I wouldn't advise my client to go and then do such, because I'll be looking at the after my analysis. Do I have to weigh both? What is the importance of this man as compared to your election? What is the importance of this recording? What was being said in that recording so much? So is that recording, is it so damaging that it will destroy your entire campaign? If that recording is not anything, let it go. Let it go. Come on. But let's come to that's all I have to say about that. But you look stunning. Oh my God. How did God make you so different from other women?
I don't want to laugh. I do not want to laugh. I'm here for serious business.
Come on, tell me. Why did you
listen. I'm here for serious business.
So, right.
Yeah, no. I was thinking about it too, because I look at it in a factor of those are local people. I know your opponent. You said that the pastor supposed your opponent, and he went to go record your meeting secretly to take to your opponent. But that all these people grew up in the midst of pastor in the community. Who allow you? That I want to use the word allow. Who made you to, basically go and say you coming to come, sue him?
Right.
That wasn't wise, Paul. I thought about it. I was like, oh, because in campaigning or election later, people will say all kinds of things. You gotta choose your battle. But anyways,
I mean, like, look, for me, I am undercover sedition. So I did talk to seditions, talk to ANC, for everybody. And now there were some cases that I was asking someone in CDC, like, why your government is so bad? I mean, the people are so bad to the extent that even when there's something good for them, they still step on it. And the person told me, my man, right now it is election is coming, so we're trying to be very careful. We're not going to pick up everything. And I just thought that was so clever on their part. They said even there will be some things now that you will see the government doing something that they should be running with, because they don't want to put everything, like they don't want to put the country on like a town bomb, going after everybody, bringing out every kid. They don't want to do that. And I think that was wise on their part. So Charlene should have known better. She should have known better. She shouldn't have, because in this kind of time, a pastor, the man that got local congregation, are you kidding me? Why do you think that man is going to go to his church and then tell, his people, come on, man, you're not losing all the voters already.
I don't think whoever told her to do it did right by her.
They didn't do her a favor.
They shouldn't have, they should not have.
And I would have advised her on a pro bono basis. I mean, to be honest,
she's a lawyer too, though.
I of course, but when you lawyer, you do not collect for yourself. Someone has to collect for you. So I mean, I got.
That's not necessarily true.
No,
sometimes
it is.
No, it's not necessarily true. You can represent yourself or not.
Yeah, but look, I got my law degree from the University of undercover sedition at Birmingham University.
But anyways,
Queen, can you put those glasses back again? Something.
Listen, I told you that this is not a love connection show.
Those glasses to me.
This is not a love connection show, Benjamin.
I'm not saying it is.
Yeah, but why are you telling me to put on my glasses for? You don't tell me what to do.
Because there is something that illuminates from your eyes. It just, it pierces my vision and goes into my. It goes into my optic nerve, and then it makes.
Do you have anything to say?
Yes.
What you got to say? Say it now.
All right.
So we can close the show.
We're not closing the show today.
No, we're closing the show. We ain't got plenty to talk to them.
Why? Okay, I have a lot to say. I have a whole lot to say today. So give me a chance to let me. Oh, no. Who's that? Who did you just bring up? My man, I'm talking to my girl here. We do our thing. Yeah. We're trying to do our thing.
I was eating.
And you just come and walk.
Sorry, Queen.
Man,
I was eating, but I was forced to leave the food.
You just
destroyed my food.
What is it?
I was
because
in the mood right now. I was in the mood trying to break this girl's brain down right now, I'm trying to destroy her right now. Getting her ready. Come on. Look through her eyes. Tell me, what did you see, Queen?
No, but don't laugh. When you laugh, the man will think he's supposed to do it. So what you get to turn
Wait,
out so
no. Wow.
what you get to turn out?
You know, God, you know, sometimes I am just
That la politics you talking, then that's
yes,
what
the
you
like
talking?
politics.
Okay,
That one is from heaven.
that's good.
Wait, look at the neck. Oh my God, it's about 2 inches. Ooh, you got a long neck. Wow.
I will remove that man for you. Magalo, you even have to matter to making that man to turn top by top.
What, Queen? Come on. Sometimes we just come on. This is
You
God's blessing.
know, let's see, last night, right, around 2 o'clock, I was rearranging my room. For some reason I started it late. I came across I didn't know they have a Love Connection shows for Liberians. I came
Oh my
across
God, they're so bad. I'll have listened to them. They're so bad.
No, I never. You know how, because people that follow the show, that Facebook friend with the show, they commented on it, so it brought it on my page, right?
On your page.
I was like, who this? And I saw it's an actual Love Connection show.
Yeah, they have been. They are, I think, about 3 or 4, but they are so bad.
I didn't even know. But the people
they don't know what it
from Liberia.
Doing. They try to copy her name. Kennedy. And you see, look, it is not bad to copy someone, but you have to study. You gotta be prepared before you come on these kind of things. I mean, it can be looking so bad.
You went on there to the look for your own. I trying to tell you to go there. That the reason why I'm bringing it up.
Queen, I have only one place to look for love, and it's here. This, look. There is no place on the face of this earth that I can go to find a woman.
So we can break the nonsense, man.
No, I'm serious.
No, I saw
this is coming from the deepest part of my heart. I mean, the soul. I mean, look.
I said it my sister in her inbox, right? I was like,
this is
the people were coming off from Liberia. They were coming off from Liberia. They said they wanted women in Europe and America. It was, I was like, wow. But they're going to show up.
That is so true.
There is no way I can go on the show to find love. I found what I wanted already.
Let's not go on the show. Yeah. So Benjamin. You know, I listened to Queen for a while, and we were on my show, and I said we have to run and come here. And it's always a pleasure, you know, that I'm afforded this opportunity to appear on the Queen show.
With friends outside this show.
Numerous of times.
No, I tried to tell Benjamin that we're friends outside the show.
But you already told me. You know, when I first fell in love with you, and when I first fell in love with you, and when Michael Lloyd and I were having those, you know, rough time, you reached out. He said, "Oh, you know, Michael Lloyd is my friend." So I said, "Well, you know what? If I must want you, I mean, I have to take the whole family as a package." That's how I was.
What lying?
That's
what lying.
He finished cooking.
But no,
Queen finished cooking already. I finished cooking today.
Yeah, and I thought, well, you. I said, look, let me tell you, yeah. Then I met a man. I come and go to my God, man, because it's in Ghana. It's like you want me doing that. I got to talk to my God, so we can make the whole thing work. My God, right?
You know, as I said, Queen, we are not in normal times. The Liberia that you and myself grew up in the same area, you know, and we saw our parents go to work, and that's what is dignity. Jobs were provided. The government at that time, although we didn't know better at that time, you know, I'm older than you, you know, but the idea the country was stable. You could get up and walk and up, look down Broad Street to the cinema. Start out in the day. I know you couldn't come outside at that time because you should be steady. But if you wanted to, you could come outside and walk to the light, to the cinema, and you would not be bothered by nobody. You will go home, you buy whatsoever to the cinema, you come back home, and nobody will bother you. But it's not been done this time. The country is not normal. The man that is leading the country, that's what we're talking about every day.
No leadership.
He cannot govern. He can lie, and yourself,
That's the next step. That's the natural step.
To steal. And yes, and this man has stolen from his grandma, his grandpa, and his generation that came before him. Because what he is doing, the country has gone backwards, according to what you said. And
the country
you absolutely right. Look at the country today. Yes. Look at the country today. And when you come here to educate people, our brother Bobby, for some reason, he obsessed with George Weah. And then when you come here to give information that will help the country, it's not Bobby, you get up and then he will not even control himself. He'll just go about saying things that, that are misleading. The 4 people in the race that you're talking about, these people are qualified. But if Liberians will make the right choice, that's why we are here to talk about everything. And, so I agree with you.
Yeah, let's discuss the issue. Let's discuss
the issue right now because you have a lot to say.
While we discuss the issue,
please,
let me give you this, my personal, and you can do the same for me. My personal critique about some of the way how you carry out some of the things that you do, and what I think you'll be more effective is in this area for you because you and Georgia was personal friends. Anything you say, immediately people's mind will go to, oh, he's jealous about this man. That will be the first. That would be the first instinct of anybody. It's logically that what anybody will say. Oh, he's jealous of the man. That's why he's saying the things that he's saying. So one of the best way to do away with some of those sentiments, even though those sentiments will not go away, but some of the ways in which you can do it, that you can gain some traction from other people, is to first, you sometimes lay a premise that is not actually a true one. So you can say a semi-true premise. What am I saying? You will look for some soft spots where you and Georgia agree a little bit.
No, we're here for that.
No,
you can tell somebody. No. You cannot. He would not. That's not. No, that is not how he wants to. That's not his output. He's not here to substitute Georgia for anybody. He's not here. No, wait. No. You cannot tell a person that has gone through the experiences how to be able to propound those experiences. No, he's not here to soften Ambassador Weah for anybody. He's here to give you the hard truth.
Yeah, but listen, Queen, McAllister and myself don't want Georgia to be president. But the way, listen, hold on.
Don't tell my people how to lay his premise.
But
I will stop you right there.
This is my suggestion to him.
Yeah, but then I oppose your suggestion.
That's fine.
What other suggestions?
I was not talking about what loving minute. You stop. I was just bringing out loving minute. I was saying you can be quiet. But anyway, so what I'm saying is that, you know, the easiest way to get people on your side is to first find something that you share in common. The way our minds work, the human minds, the way how the human minds work, it's easier to listen when you put softer things in front, which is things that you and someone share in common. So then the brain gets massaged, is ready to listen. Anytime, even if you're going to give somebody the hard truth, that's even like death news, any bad thing of trauma, the reason why you don't just say it is because you expose the brain to a higher trauma level. So you don't do that. So what you do, you say the softer thing first. Even when somebody died and you went to give them, you know, that bad news, you say something soft. So you put that person in a softer mood. Then
Okay,
Benjamin, come on now.
Benjamin, let me stop you there.
Bring the bad news.
Well,
So
Benjamin, let me stop you there. Benjamin, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Makalor, he started since last year. Makalor has laid. You will not get people chairs. Now when you come here for, first and foremost, you're wearing hats. You shouldn't be wearing hats in your house. Thank you.
Now you see how beautiful I look, right? See how beautiful I look? You like these people?
Okay. Makalor, give me a chance now. Makalor has been coming on these internet streets for a minute now. Makalor has laid all of the premises and it has built up to this stage. Makalor has graduated from starting to this level he's at. Makalor, it's not his responsibility. He's not talking to kindergarteners. It's not his responsibility to soften any blow that will come from him for against George Weah to anybody's ears. That is not what he's about. He's about to give you the hard truth. So he need to go and be kneading the fufu and put it in a good ball before they say, damn, they may know how to knead it very well.
Queen,
and stuff.
Queen, let me remind you, Queen, let me remind you about something probably that you might not be aware of. In politics, truth is the last thing you should ever think about. Truth is the last thing. The first thing in politics is you being persuasive. So how then do you, the thing is about you getting people on your side.
But how do you know that he's not getting people on his side? Makalor gets people on his side. People listen to him. You cannot persuade me.
Yeah, but Queen, listen now. This is one. Queen, listen. Makalor wants everybody.
Wear my glasses to see.
Yeah, listen, I know. I love those glasses. I mean, those glasses say a lot. You know, say a lot.
That's not just regular glasses.
I'm saying something that you're not saying. You want
to
to hide behind them to just look in my eyes. You know, that's why you're trying to wear them.
Oh, Father.
Every time you wear those glasses, you know,
okay,
they illuminate but that's okay. Look, in politics, every one person you win is a plus for you. So if I am bringing, if I am saying, oh, maybe you could see it this way, it doesn't mean that you should take it. But Queen, if I wanted to convince you, the first thing I want to first do, I know the things that you like, Queen. I'm going to go for those things first. I'm going to go and
you
say
know
those
why
things.
we will not do that? Because we got eclectic of people from all walks of life. It is not one. It's not one size fits all. Benjamin, it is not one size fits all.
Can you please call me Ben, please?
Let me tell you, Makalor cannot account for the people who's listening. Makalor only responsibility is to him that is bringing that message out. And the message he's bringing out is not to soften the blow before he bring out the big bazooka. So he will be who he is. He's not going to go and treat it for you. Makalor's message he will bring out, it is look.
But Queen,
let me tell you,
missing the entire point here.
I am not.
You are missing the point.
You want me to be tailored.
The reason why you're missing the point
you want his message to be tailored. Makalor will not have his message tailored.
You're not doing a lot of listening today. I know you as a good listener, but today you're not doing much of
No,
that.
no, I
But that's
listen.
okay.
My
So you're
ears,
not doing
you
tonight.
know what? Every day I get in the
You
shower,
saw
I clean my ears.
you
There's no
saw what I
wax
did to
in
you
my
right
ears.
now? You saw what I did to you? I subdue you when I said Queen. I know you are a good listener. You saw how you came down?
No,
Because
no. I said I
because I
know.
know that I was blowing something to you to calm you down.
No,
I supposed to say, Queen,
I
you
said
are
I
a good
know
listener.
that I'm a good
You
listener. That means that
so
you don't have to
that's
tell
how
me.
you, Queen.
I,
That's how you get
I'm
people.
not asking if you're a politician.
That's how you make. That's how you make the brain to rest.
What?
Yeah.
But
So,
why you blaming the people
Ben,
for the reason
just hold on a
for
second,
bringing
right?
Benjamin
Let me
here for?
interject. So, Benjamin, first of all, Benjamin, you know who does that? To me, that politicians, I'm not a politician, Ben. I'm a regular Joe that came to this blue app because George Weah had lied to the Liberian people. And I sat down for 5 years and listened to this guy. And then one day, the people of Liberia, the students of Liberia, are supposed to be protected, was abused by one of the surrogates of George Weah, one of his great disciples, Jefferson Kochi, who is a whole at a high esteem by George Weah, abused the young people from soup. So I come here, as my sister said, Queen said today, I come from a place with emotions and anger because of men that I know that have been using people since I got to know him. He has come and he's using the country again. So he will use the country, and as he did before, use you and push you away. Because yesterday, I don't know, you came in late, but Famule, a young man, a great goal scorer like you. Famula came on my platform yesterday and said that George Weah got a big bull, pretty stupid. That he will watch his face as a young man that adored George Weah. But George Weah was using him in the demonic world to take something from him. George Weah has been doing it to people that put him on his back, that he stood on his shoulders. Lelia Jones, when nobody wanted to see George Weah no more, the general. I mean, when they used to call him dirty man, George Weah was dirty. I will say it to you today with no regrets, no remorse. George Weah was a dirty guy. In 7th grade, or in GW, when you see George Weah coming to school, the white shirt that we used to wear, it was beige.
Mark, let me hold you there. Mark, let me hold you there.
Listen to me. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be finished to come in. Listen, again, I've come here because since he arose in a murder, I don't come here to say I want favor. Since I was in 3rd grade, I was popular. From 3rd grade, small AGM, the records are there. I was popular. I'm not looking for popularity. I did not come here to live in anybody's expectation. I have come with emotions because a man that is inept or buffoon or dummy is ruling Liberia, the country that I love and the people that I love. He abusing them every day. So I didn't come here to pamper him, to say, oh, I want favor from other people. Say, oh, I'm trying to draw you near. I'm not a politician. I grew up in Negro Town. I grew up in Logan Town. The Queen is right here. We come from the same place. I was born in Basel community. I was never born in Congo Town or Dupo Road. I come from the slums. And that's how we fight. It's not personal. To say my personal business, I bring it over here because George Weah did as well as to me. No, George Weah needs to be rebuked the old school way, pound for pound.
Rebuke him against
That's what I'm
rebuke
doing.
him. Anytime
So
you get
empowering
rebuke him. This is a man that has used, he used and abused the country. How in the world you will have all of these sectors? You will be in the leadership place. You will be happy for the foreigners to be in charge of the port, in charge of the airport, every profitable sector. What the Liberian people are supposed to be doing? Of course, yes, we get the Indian businessman Jetty there, but you know what? Jetty is just like the president who throws crumbs. He throws crumbs around. He feeds the people in the jail places, and he feeds people. So the bigger things, the bigger contracts goes to this man. People are, oh, at least Jetty is feeding the Liberian people. Jetty doing that because they see that those are not sustainable things. Okay. What are the empowerment that he empowering people?
Yes.
You know, you and Makalov put me into a weird place, and I've never ever liked to be in this place that I find myself. That I have to be. You know, you guys put me in a place where I have to. But I think I can do a good job in doing that, and I will do it.
It will not be your first, neither your last.
Right, because I always told people, for me, I know Georgia is a bad president. However, I can sit and we just say things that I know some of them are not true, and I will sit down and not say anything about it. Now let's go to these issues one by one. Like I was saying to Makalov, it's not, you don't, when you even fighting pound for pound, you got to be very careful of what you say, because some of the things that when you say, it appears to be personal. Like when you want to talk with a guy's 7th grade uniform, it kills. Even when you are saying other things that are true, other people say, but that's petty. People tell you that's petty. I mean, the man 7th grade.
He laid a premise.
Coming.
You got watching your ears. He laid a premise. He was trying to explain certain things, and then he connected things. You did English school, right?
Queen, you should not allow your premise to cloud your position, because
Benjamin, who gave you the authority to dictate how you want to tell the story?
But what about you?
No, listen.
Why are you
listen.
Why you not discussing them?
Listen. If you have an advice to me about Fagon, the way how I do my stuff about Fagon, you bring it to me, and you can say, "Hey Ben, maybe sometimes you go a little over the ball. I'm a reasonable and rational person. I could listen to you. I could decide not to listen to you. There's the same way. Makalov has all right to do whatever he wants. But I am saying, I'm only talking about the way how our brain receives information. And when you and doing politics time, it's not about truth. It's about how you can persuade people to be on your side. Most of the things in politics, it's not about truth. Truth is the last thing, because politicians don't even venture on things
It's not a politician.
That are true.
He's a Liberian that has a story to tell.
No,
and he's telling the story.
No, Makalov now is a politician. He has been on a campaign for over a year. Whether you like it or not, Makalov, you are a politician. You have been
no. Politician and talking politics are two different things.
Okay, all right, he's talking politics.
Okay,
talk politics.
So that means that it's an individual campaign. He's not a politician. He talks politics, but that does not make him a politician.
Wait, can you just mute yourself? Let me talk with
all right, go warm something.
Yeah, please go warm that food. Go in and warm my food for me. Let that food be hot. I beg you. You know, I see you see me. I don't want to go talk about. Don't go to side. I beg you. That's for me.
Where is with wishy-washy.
No, I'm not wishy-washy. The thing is
Yes,
that, look, no, the thing is that most Liberians are not used to this kind of politicking that some of us are involved into. Which is to say, we speak the truth on whatever side. I mean, like, how somebody will come in and tell me.
So Ben, let me ask you something before you go ahead. In America,
that's the truth.
do they do fact checks?
Yeah.
Fact checks in
Yes,
America.
they do.
When you open your mouth, when you lie, and they fact check you in America. So then why you say to me, you myself in the greatest country in the world, and you can't tell me, and you tell me
But
politics
no.
is not even true about lie.
No, because
You live in a great
all of
democracy.
the things that Democrats said, then Joe Biden told us that he was going to forgive our student loan. Have you done it? Have you done it?
Have you done it? No. You see,
Have
he
you
said
done
to-
it?
no, listen, he put
No,
the
hold on.
Yes, he
The
did.
first
He
thing-
passed the bill.
No,
But the
he
people
did not.
challenged it. Our law
He
in
did
the
not.
pocket. The people
Listen,
challenged
let me
it.
tell you.
Yeah.
Let me
Because
tell you how
when
Joe
you talk
Biden
Yes.
about
flip-flops.
please,
Politicians
stop
are
misleading the
never
people
truthful
out there.
people. Joe Biden lied in the first place.
He lied.
Now, come in now. Let me tell you the lies. TT, just give me 2 minutes.
No,
Let me
that's
tell you the
not.
lie that
You
Joe
wish
Biden
you
lied.
watch it.
Joe Biden
wish
said,
you
okay, I agree. Consider me tonight. My new name is Undercover Citizen Wishy-Washy.
You ain't on cover,
right.
you know
All
where
right.
you belong.
All right.
You have that stuff, but you belong
All
to
right.
no
So
city.
now, listen now, listen. This is how Joe Biden lied. Joe Biden said, if you become president,
Let's go back to Liberia.
that's a lie. Listen,
Not boring, you working, you making your money.
It's a lie. He said he was going, listen, he said he was going to forgive people student loans. When after he won, it changed from forgiving student loans. Oh, he will forgive a part of loan people who are making such an amount would not get that student loan. Some of us who campaign for him, now because of the bracket that he said, we will not get his student loan. That's a lie.
He didn't say all. He didn't say that. That's why you are rocking all student loan for.
That's not true.
Thinking you are coming to your money. But you better cut down your restaurant outgoing. You better cut all
it was a blanket thing. He said student loans it will be forgiven. That's what he said. When he became president, he changed it.
They
No, listen, no. He changed 3 times.
No,
Titi, I am somebody who is appealing that decision. I'm somebody who is appealing that decision. You want to argue with me? In my letter to the federal government, I arguing these same points. I said, number one, it says it was going to be student loans for gifters. From there, then he moved it to the bracket. Then he changed it the 3rd time. He said you will only forgive $10,000. That's how politicians behave. They never come up with a straight statement. They never do it.
Let me ask you a question. We agree, Joe. That go back to Floridian.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go to Georgia, because Georgia is all of us problem. All right. So I think it's good for all of us to.
I don't know if it's your problem or because
he's my problem, but he is my problem. But he's my problem. I can discuss it without saying things against him that are not true. I can discuss Georgia like that without saying things, without making up stories.
Grew up together. How you know he ain't talking the truth? Magala grew up with him. So when you
then the next question will be, why the Magala did not bring out these things to the Liberian poor? Why now?
Because
Not now.
the good question asked, let me answer it. The good question asked. Tell you myself on the social media, you say you're running for something. I know your bad ways and your good ways. And you're running for it. And you're trying to tell me, say, listen, you my friend. I will do this, I'll do that. The people want me, support me, I will stand with you. No matter what I know you're not a good person, I will stand with you. That's what friends do. Friends and family. When they stand with you, even if you're not good, you will try to be good. Because the person believes
I want you to I want you to tell me about McAlaw and George Weah's life before
I
George
just
Weah
said for
became.
you.
No, before he was a politician. They were friends. There was something
just
was
said
good
it.
about George Weah. Listen now.
Yes,
There was something
the
that was
word
good about George Weah, for which McAlaw was with him, proud to him, wanting to become a president. So why is it McAlaw cannot tell us about those good things that he and George Weah have?
But hold on now. Suppose by that time, McAlaw, when Joshua spoke to McAlaw about being how you call it, running and teaching the Liberian
society. Stop at the running. Let's talk about their life before politics.
But that's not the point. McAlaw started talking about Joshua because
it is the point.
You have to give me a chance now.
But because
you
let me talking and you just jump over me.
Okay,
you just came from warming my food.
Most of the show, I can interrupt you.
My food. When the food
and
is ready, you just call me and say,
Benjamin, you disruptive.
When my food is ready,
Benjamin.
Yeah.
Benjamin,
McAlaw started talking about Ambassador Weah when he became a politician. That's why you not.
No, but wait.
Let me finish. McAlaw never talked about the friendship, although the friendship went sour in the late, whatever. But when he became a politician, and McAlaw saw everything that George Weah said that when they were all together, that they would do for the Liberian people, they would help the Liberian people, everything that he said that he was going to do. When McAlaw saw that he deviated from there, he gave him chance. McAlaw just started talking last year. So you imagine the kind of rope he gave George Weah. So who are you to say that McAlaw?
It's my time to talk now. Listen, here is where I disagree with you. Okay. Because when McAlaw is speaking about George Weah, he does not want to speak of George Weah as the president. He speaks about him in the past and some of the bad things. No, that's not. Queen, you gotta stop that.
No,
Queen, you gotta stop that.
Queen,
I can list the list one of things.
McAlaw speaks about George Weah based on his politics, and he brings his experience with George Weah. That's what people do.
You just made my point. So if McAlaw is now, here is where I'm going to catch you guys again. So if McAlaw's experience with George Weah was a bad one, the question becomes, what were you doing with this bad guy over all of these years? Look, Queen, if I have you ask my wife, whose of course will be happening very soon, and if I find out in the first few weeks that you I find out. We will divorce you. I will divorce you and walk away. I'm not going to sit there and go through with you with 10, 15 years. And then when the marriage falls apart, then I start to tell people, oh, Queen was horrible. The question is, what were you doing with Queen all this time? That's the question.
Okay, let me just put in a nutshell for you, because I have said numerous of times, and you listen to me, Ben. I told you when you have your friend or your brother, loyalty is both ways. You come in and you love your brother, you support him, and often you say, my brother is rich, so all I gotta do is stay with him, help him along the way. Now one day he will elevate me, because the Bible says so. And even in the Bible, then I said that every prudent person will feel the same way.
We have told you to go to Amra. You have gone to Amra.
And somebody is around you.
You start is that?
No. You cannot speak. You can't speak like that as an interview.
Let's say
intelligent man. You can't say that. Don't use that scenario.
You know,
No.
Makala,
That
the
first
thing
grade student
about
will
it
say
is
they kind
that
of scenario.
for
Don't
you,
use that scenario because
you do not
yeah.
let the people know that you are just not an ordinary friend. Just tap into your brains. Just use it
Yes.
for as
Okay.
a bouncing board. He
Thank
bounced
you very much.
everything against you. He
Thank you very much.
used you were a counselor, you are a therapist, you help him to dress well, you help
Yes.
him with his hygiene. So you were all
Yes.
around rendering services. Although he was your brother, you rendered services to George Weah. So
Yes.
George, you were not just around George
They
Weah
didn't
as a
even
backup.
say everything, the
All
whole
right.
life what he went through or what all of them went through. He haven't even said enough. So you're not saying exciting things.
Yeah.
Why you need to write your own book? Whereby
Magala, when you know Magala read a book, you know,
Yeah.
you are way behind.
hey Jima is a
You know, so Benjamin, you know, Queen, yeah, Queen just could just put me on the right path because I'm not just an ordinary person. That these guys will can't be making noise. Benjamin, I'm not a homosexual, so I would never join Ria's girlfriend or something. So I would say maybe other people would say why you said that, but like Liberia community, we got to say the society. Why was I the only person that this man would invite from Liberia many times? Say, oh, I'm in London today, and move to London with me. I'm in Italy, move to Italy. I'm in Paris, move to Paris. I'm in Dubai, I'm in America. Why me? And I asked the question again. Go back and ask them. They want to call yourself police director today. That's
what they have
then
it on your
security.
mouth.
I was security. Why call yourself police director today? Yes. Go and ask him. And ask other people that was there. Some of the guys are in America today. They had the opposition. They had a meeting on 10th Street at a Chinese restaurant. And I will say that, and I will leave it for Titi to come on. They had a meeting. What Joa Howard Taylor was there. I'm calling names. The late Charles Brodsky was there. Winston Tubman was there. George Weah was there. Eugene Name was there. And they had another slim guy. I think you're one of the opposition collaboration. I'm not okay. I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician, right? I'm not a politician, Benjamin. But why would this guy say, you go and bring a chair? It's in my book. You go and bring a chair. And Patrick Sulu, I'm calling names so you can go and verify it. Well, I was still alive. Ask anybody that knows her, connected to her, ask her the story. They told Patrick Sulu to go bring a chair. John said to bring a chair in the room. Did Cellar Boys in brand new clothes and acting putting a show now that the city money from the country. The other one when they get us cat. Oh, you're free. You did that.
Oh, so
I am telling you why Queen just said I was not an ordinary person. Hold on.
He was at the table.
Yeah, they brought you
He was
in the meeting. The
He was
opposition collaboration.
of making decisions for George Weah.
Patrick Sulu was your bodyguard. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ben, listen. Ben, I'm driving a point over here.
I'm a little slow.
I can flow. I can flow to drive.
7 months.
So hold on now,
7 months, you know.
The point I'm raising.
Sometimes it takes a lot of
time
listen
to get stuff.
Listen. Yeah, listen now. Listen. Ben, listen. At the point I'm raising, I'm putting forward to you. If I was just some bare ball that most people clean, I was just somebody following him, a non-Scot, follow him. Why did he call them to bring me in the meeting that opposition parties were discussing?
I don't think you were nobody though.
If I was nobody to him. His classic, yeah, no, I answer you. but it's out there. The psychological part of Joshua's life, I was there. The emotional part, when the dark days of Joshua, you people don't know about it. If I come and talk about it, then you say, yeah, you bring personal. Oh, yeah,
Magalore, to be honest,
I came on this blue app.
How can you talking to a guy in the 7th grade uniform, a guy from Claratown, and I'm not trying to be stereotyped here about the people in Claratown, but the man was living with his grandmother, living, I mean, like.
Listen, then you know better. Then you live in the greatest democracy. You live in a civilized world. Hold on. You live here in America. Before you go to office, they discuss the time you're in 3rd grade, the time you used to be birthing the children. You've been. You used to be birthing the children in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Got a bike. You used to be taking the children full in 5th grade.
But to be honest, that's not how
they were talking about
politics in Liberia goes. No. I think sometimes we try to have this conflict besides what is done in the West and what is done in Liberia. In Liberia, who's going to talk about even your high school, what you did in high school? Who's going to talk about that?
The Constitution was borrowed. The Constitution was borrowed. The Constitution was borrowed.
I agree. But
the American Constitution,
who's going to talk about
Constitution was
look
borrowed.
at the senators are still in broad day. Nobody talks about them. I mean,
Who's
the Senate. If
how you know about it?
The Senate.
So how
Anybody
you know
in the South mind.
if people talk about it, it's just that.
Anybody in the South mind.
People talk about it. It's just that the way you want it to be, you know, on the news, it may not be on the news. But if they didn't talk about it, you will not know about it.
Wayne, I don't like you when you eat and then you keep talking the show. That's not appropriate. I call you.
I'm not letting you judgment out of me eating on camera. No, I ate on camera.
No, but
I was
hungry. No, but to be honest, but I love the smack.
That's sophistication, man. That's sophistication.
It was also, it was appropriate. That smack.
You're that close to the show, because I can't take it anymore.
We're not closing this show.
We're rebuking you today.
Man.
Yeah.
Did you whack?
Biggie, yeah. No, Queen has to go. No, Queen has to go. Ben, Queen told you on Sundays. No, Ben told you on Sundays. TD told you on Sundays. Queen goes for dinner.
Who pays for those dinners?
On Sundays.
Who pays for them?
TD Ben saying that to you.
Who pays?
Ben, why are you so slow?
If you want it, why you haven't done it yet?
Ben,
if you want to say why you haven't done it.
It is my credit card that is on file. All right?
Yeah, right.
Whatever she eats,
then why I don't have the number? Then why I don't have the number?
I'm talking about Queen. Today, I do it one at a time, please.
But you're supposed to take my birthday. You are sending us something you never did. You got me coming.
No. I told you if you were serious, put your cash out. You didn't do it.
I'm gonna put my cash up up where?
I told
how many times? How many times have you sent?
Be honest, Queen. Did I say you guys put your cash out?
I sent it to the inbox.
Queen has my credit card number. Queen has
No.
All right.
We're asking about
Queen
stars.
has my credit card.
We're asking about stars.
So she can.
I sent it to the inbox.
Queen.
Ben, you make $35 an hour.
Queen.
We never did.
$35 an hour. When last you sent stars to Queen?
Credit card on file.
The union will not work if you can't take
No.
It's not gonna work if you can't take care of people who are around a woman. Trust me, it's not gonna work.
You're gonna bring out your you want a woman you got to
take care of it. When you are waiting at the chief there, so that I was
already. Myself cool.
If you got
okay, get your party coming.
We cool. And Queen know what's up. Because I am traveling next weekend.
So
I'm coming to see my baby. I'm not gonna tell you. It's gonna be a surprise. I'm gonna see my baby.
We'll be waiting for you then. We'll be waiting for you.
Hey, niggas,
Don't even waste your time.
hey, niggas, Queen, if you see me,
Yeah.
she'll be like, oh my God, this man is so good looking.
We say,
That's
we
it.
say, we say,
Thank you.
when you want to know the Christmas will be sweet after the Eve.
Oh,
You never
okay,
sent one
Queen,
star before. You made
Queen.
$75 an
The
hour.
boy that was on the
You
show
made-
last week,
yes.
saying that where is the
Prove
wife
to
that you try to find him?
us right now. Prove to us right now. If you say
You
if you
supposed
say
to say all the
$100,
stuff.
I would say
Say,
$500 on
say
the show right
5,000
now.
or 10,000 down there as we speak. Send it
Prove
there.
yourself.
Send it there.
Give me the text.
Put the cash app up.
The text.
Put the cash app up. You know,
Put it up.
you know, I'm not even, you know,
Well,
I'm not
If
even
you buy
trying to
stars,
boast,
if you buy 5,000 or buy
but
10,000,
I think I made more than $1,000.
5,000 stars. Damo, you got the money. Damo, you see from the state. Damo, you see from the state of Minnesota. You'll be on the clock. You'll be there.
No, I'm an independent contractor.
You're still
This is
making
what I want
money.
to do in my spare time. This
You're
is my
still
Sunday,
money,
for
bro.
heaven's sake. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Damo, that the end of the show, so we can laugh and joke. If you buy 5,000 stars right now,
my
or
love?
buy 10,000.
What has that to do with
That's
my
what-
baby?
Man, if you
Baby
get
girl.
small bounce, I'm going to
Okay,
get grand.
wait, let me
If
talk
you
about
get
baby.
big grand,
Baby
you
girl, do you
get
want to do
balls.
that?
Let's do it right now.
Quick, mute
I'm trying to ask my
in.
girl.
No come.
Hey, man, I'm trying to, guys, come on, listen. Baby girl, do you want me to do that?
Benjamin, let me say
Before-
something to you.
when the
I
Christmas
do
will
not
be
beg
sweet,
anybody
we
for
are going for
money.
the Eve.
I'm not
But no,
saying you beg for money.
no.
You
You
know
talk
how
plenty. I've been
woman-
watching now. Give me a chance. I do not beg for money. This thing we're doing is our sacrifice we're doing. I just said that I would be having people locally doing it. Do you think that these young children, they get money for Wi-Fi? They get money to use these stuff? They get money for electricity? Who do you think will be paying for these things? So they start there. It's been there for months.
The
And
queen.
it's been told to anybody that wants to contribute
Yeah.
to contribute. You think I'm coming to beg you
One
specifically
day.
for money? I'm not a beggar.
Let
I'm a child of God. I do not beg.
I'm the Freeman. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Freeman
not
there. I'm
against
a
that.
friend who come on the platform. But every
I'm a
time,
pro-
always
I'm a
start.
I'm not against that.
Queen,
Yeah.
I'm a
Pastor Mary J against us.
I was the first person that ever gave you stars.
Look at
My
how
daughter was,
I was the first
she
person that
came
ever
on,
gave you
my
stars.
big daughter came on last week, she gave stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said I was shocked. I get it started the other day. I said my knee raised from the bowl.
Oh.
I was making news here. I said and I do something. 1,000. I was sweating.
Now I play
I
the
said,
Yeah.
I asked me, I said, what did you say? Oh, my daughter. Ben, I challenge you right now before you get a party comments.
Okay.
We're waiting
5,000, I'll get 10,000.
for you, Ben.
Right now. Man to man.
All right.
Put your mouth where your money is.
All right, what? What are they? We're waiting.
All right.
No, what you put it there?
You said
If not, he play
that's when it's not
See,
talking
Ben,
about being
Fantastic
a
is
children
here.
or data are going the strip club.
They rather get money to step up than to get to food. They
So
rather
get
get
a
money
party
to step up than to give
Yeah,
it for a good cause.
Ben, so can go. Because Queen has to go.
Why I put my glasses
You don't
here
go.
now, my people?
You come and go.
I
Go to
always
the
put my
store.
glasses.
You're going
Hey,
downtown
guys,
Minnesota.
hold on. I come
You're
in.
going downtown Minnesota
I
tonight.
need the glasses to see.
He
You
will
know,
go
I
make it.
just changed my phone.
Wiki,
You know, I just changed my phone.
Wiki, the man going downtown Minnesota tonight.
I live downtown, so I don't have to go anywhere. So I just changed my phone, trying to
Okay.
I was trying to send 6,500. But
Star.
yeah, so my Apple Pay
Stop.
is that
Just
connected.
use your phone.
All right.
Okay.
Then just do.
No, it's on.
Send
So
it
you send it through the week.
Send it to Titi's
I'll be
on
monitoring.
Yeah.
No.
No, you say
Wait,
that
wait.
phone.
No.
I'm coming.
No,
Oh,
wait,
he
you send
can
it for your
send it,
phone.
but you know
Okay.
what? He
They
can
do-
send
do the
cash
week.
app. Send it to Titi's cash app.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Hey,
Since
thank you very much.
because we're gonna put
Send cash
everybody on
app.
the spot here. Listen up. I'm gonna put Queen on the spot here.
Okay.
Queen.
Yeah.
No. Hold
So
on.
then you
Hold
No,
on.
no,
say what you
no,
want
no,
to
no, no.
Yeah, where you
It's not about quit, but you and my son. No. It's mental man. No. Today I disagreed.
Thank
You
you.
and myself got the opportunity to come on this
Yeah.
platform, and we
Look.
enjoy the luxury of being on the
Look.
platform. So I'm telling you,
Queen.
mental man,
You know,
you got dick right.
you're the
You
only
got
one
dick
that I
right.
ever wanted, you know.
No,
No, you're the
no
only one I ever
problem.
wanted, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my party coming.
You know,
Then you want to get a party
really
coming?
love
The
I get my party coming.
winner,
Please hold on, let me get my party
my
coming.
Noah winner, he said I should take
Ben, let
control.
me get
You're
my
talking
party coming.
plenty.
So,
tell him that the show is
okay.
officially over. This is the Love Connection time. Just to let you know.
What?
You see, but Ben, this is the Queen. You know, I've been honest, right? I've been in fit every
brain
time.
cells when I come on the Queen.
And I will say it publicly. Ben, hold on small, Ben, yeah, hold on small. I will say it publicly because it's always good to give people the flower. You made me better because every time when I get off my show, you watch my show and you tell me, can you do it like this? Can you talk like this? Can you do that? And I sit there
Ben jealous.
and I
You listen
readjust
to me
myself and try. So
Queen, look at these arms.
What's in that?
So that's it. So we benefit.
What's that?
It's all for you.
Yeah, that flesh.
All for you, sweetie.
Yeah.
All for you.
See, I
That's it.
said Ben, I need a job.
For the sake of
So
Bobby.
Ben wait now. Ben wait.
Benjamin, Seattle say you in my brother calling Indian Japan that you're not. Go on. Seattle, you borrow.
It is Jabo, yeah.
Look,
Seattle
Seattle is mine.
Seattle know him.
So she's a liberty to say whatever she wants.
But to be honest, Ben.
Yeah, I would.
No, Ben, hold on now, Ben. Ben, hold on now. Ben, hold on. Let me finish. Coming. I say that we benefit because Queen is structured in a way that when she comes here, everything is in line.
No.
Me, I join your brother. We do you're an old blade. So I can't. I can get talk. I get off on the top of my head. And every time she tells me, look, jog this down, jog this down. She's tired now. The last time she was warning me, I hate those two. I said, sorry, man. And you know, but I'm saying to you that she researched, and each and everybody that comes on the platform, what is like maybe 200 stars or 100 stars? It's almost like, yeah, almost like somebody giving $1 or $2 because the people that comes on in the day with her, she tried to bring other young people out, you know, to help. But then we come on this platform, we learn the Liberian people. That's why I always mention
Judy Rambo.
Judy Rambo. What a woman. What a woman. The about greater entertainment.
Oh, Judy
Rambo.
The Liberian woman. What on show?
Shadow Roberts.
About greater. No. Shadow Roberts.
Then
Shadow Roberts.
don't call Shadow show.
Shadow is a great entertainer.
Shadow, right?
She's a great entertainer. Shadow.
He's
When Ben has spent money there, I bet you Ben are good at Ben has stars. That's how also.
I'm not seeing Kevin Falcon star. You don't get Eugene Falcon star. You don't get Falcon star.
It will come.
Didi.
if we come here, yeah, if we
I
come
don't see
here,
you, Papa.
if we come here, yeah, if we come here,
I
if we
don't
come here, at
see
least
beyond Papa.
give 100 or 200 stars to be able to appreciate. And you know, everyone else that watch the show, everyone else that can participate here. I said, you and your girl stand around the show. That Prince, that where is that? The other guy,
Oh,
where is already be costing all day too. Where put a run to? Yeah, yeah. The minute I tell you, you're not gonna make a show for free and put up pay. And most of who relationship, they not get $1,000 out of Prophet Key. Yes, yes. So when we come here for us to get 100 stars, 200 stars,
Queen has
ain't nothing.
my card.
But we got to be able to, you know, to support. And that's all it is. So I want to say thank you, Queen, and you know, for what you do. I admire you. Today, let me tell you something, I will tell you. I asked the ANC people, I never even asked you if I don't discuss with you. The other guy said the propaganda machine
Somebody
for the ANC
said
is
you
weak.
15,000
Nobody
stars for
can sell comments. I suggested. Now you ask me to do anything this that I know you don't care. I asked them. I said, have you ever listened to Queen Abby? The other guy said, yes.
But Queen,
why people like that?
That fire coming from my mouth. I want to not to you.
Nobody.
But we have our own intuition to use. I mean, come on.
Okay.
We can
Friends
deduce.
Okay.
And, you know, and I asked a question.
We use deductive reasoning.
I asked a question.
Hey,
Why
do people took the ball from Budubura without red balls?
I got correction fluid.
Yeah, but that's all I tell you for now, huh? Hey, you see, like all the other people that left in Budubura.
So I asked them. Yeah. So I asked them. It's not a place you're going to come here and lie, but then she would sell this man. Because Eugene Falconer, 2017, Eugene Falconer said to talk. Before they get Eugene Falconer a job, I'm saying it on the Queen Abby show. Eugene Falconer knows that. The day they gave Eugene Falconer a job, he must have on the line.
I used to be
please bring it.
one rich man.
Y'all bring it. And then when as a propaganda
in Ghana.
You said, I want to use the word again before you say Apostle.
Makala.
Yeah.
And when I used to be a former rich man.
Yes.
Your phone breaking up for Titi.
No matter what you say, they were there for him. Because he as a celebrity, coming with all the stores and all the businesses from culture Liberia. Like Rip already amount of both of them. So it has nothing to do with Eugene.
Look at you, look at you. Oh my God.
What?
Look at Bayimon. Look at Bayimon that time.
Why you were looking at somebody
those days it was when I was rich. I used to be a rich man.
Kaswan.
You know,
Kaswan. You know those you put stars in. You go buy it, you carry home, you put it in the water in Ghana.
Over 15 years. You didn't forget.
How are you?
I got the pictures. He said, how you pay me?
I said,
see, I have your pictures.
Titi. Titi.
See that?
Have you lived in Ghana before?
No.
You lived in Ghana
no.
Nobody lived in Ghana. Okay. You know, when you go to Ghana or Kanishi or Sago, they get it all closed in. What is the post start in? When you see it brand new. You see it from the store. But the store starts there. So you carry it when you put it in the water. All the time with that all closed. And when
that suit.
I remember that suit from Kanishi.
No, that suit, that real suit. That suit was on the guy. There's a guy called Joe.
So I want to say thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, so
and
what you were talking about, thank you. I appreciate it. As I said,
Let me
We
get my
have
closing.
people that we. Hey, Pop,
And here is my closing. Look,
what you
I
hear me talking?
well,
Benjamin, you gotta go get it.
babe,
Ben,
come on.
Ben, I was
Okay.
just saying something.
Okay, I'm
The
sorry.
man was here. The man just
There was a
extolled.
delay.
You know,
There was a delay. That's why.
okay, sorry. He extolled our work. So I was just, telling him thanks that, I was reiterating that we're going to gear up. We have 2 people on standby to have this platform running from Liberia that will be bringing their perspective and the perspective from Liberia, and stuff. And that's the work we're doing behind the scene. And that's the opportunity, again, we gave it to these young people. And we ask that, other people, young people participate when they come on, they do what they want to do. And as usual, I told them behind the scene, I'm saying it in front, they need to know what their subject matter is. I do not dictate. I don't tell them what to say, but they know what they like their niche, and they will expand on those things, and they will get all these different information, and people will be able to contribute to the platform. That's the opportunity we trying to give them on the mother's land. But
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
So my question is, are they going to be propagating a particular party message? Because what I noticed, the other guy who you had, I think you must have cloned him, and you cloned him in a way that, like, he was regurgitating a lot of your ideas. I mean, like, I might not say clone. Yeah, I think you cloned him in a way that he was in the same direction of you. Like you could see his mindset. Is that how you're going to mold these other guys? You're bringing them out again, keep that. Hey, this is the line. This is what I want you to be speaking about. Is that how you're going to do it?
Okay. So if you listen to what I just said, maybe you're one of the students that I used to be in the front of the class, but you used to make D in class. But I just said that
someone just said 1,200.
I appreciate it. Sierra always sending. She sent stars last week. I think she sent stars again. Thank you.
Thank you, Sierra. We appreciate that. My girl and I highly appreciate that, and we thank you very much. That was very
Let me answer you now. Yeah. I said that I do not micromanage anybody. I'm a very liberal thinker. I don't tell them what to think or what to say. I've said that behind the scenes, and I said that out here. The thing about it is that I never knew what Toure was coming online to say, and what he was saying, I never discussed with Toure what to say.
But both of you was so aligned.
So what? That means that, that means that we basically have the same thought process. But I did not.
If the new guys come and started to
God, let me see people. I don't even know if you get anybody how to deal with you, because you can get no one the opportunity to speak.
CDC message. What will you then do? I'm just thinking.
No, Ben, I am telling you that I am giving these young people the opportunity. The two now, I want one person to be like a backup, so that it can be a cross-pollination kind of thing. But you weren't here on Sunday. Alice came on. Alice talked about what she's passionate about, and that's women, children's issue, and basically in that context. This other person that is coming, I saw his trial. He got to go through another trial. I don't know what his subject matter would be, but I know that he's a young activist, and he's somebody who has a passion to speak out. So I don't tell them, I don't mold anybody. I am very, very liberal. I am very, very liberal. My thoughts process is I'm so liberal that I already told
You're
you I
so
don't
liberal
manage
that you allow
people.
me into your heart. That's how liberal
I don't
I can be.
micromanage people. I have no intention of micromanaging people. I want them to speak to the issues that affects them, and I look forward to them expanding on things that they're passionate about. My only
So,
thing is I am giving them the voice. I'm giving them the opportunity. They want to talk, but everybody don't have data, to run to do it that way. So they will be doing it on our platform and be attracting young people like them.
so, well, thank you for such look, I always told people that I feel that, oh, let me talk about me being a D student. I was never a good student in class, but I was the one who always caused trouble. I was a troublemaker because growing up, I couldn't talk. I used to stutter. I mean, nowadays,
You
when
say
you see me
stutter,
talking,
you don't talk clearly. So I see no difference from growing
I
up
don't
and
stutter
now.
anymore. I don't
But
stutter
Marie,
anymore.
You do not talk clearly.
I don't stutter anymore. But look, but let me tell you, I used to stutter so bad to the extent that
Oh, but hold on. Let me thank you for bringing all those things to the forefront, Makalo. I appreciate it. Thank you for appreciating the work that we do. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. Go ahead, sir.
yeah. So like I couldn't talk growing up, so I was like the one who they would make fun out of and all the kind of things. So growing up, I grew up tough. So that's why now that I can talk, my voice is my life. So that's why I feel so happy because I can say whatever I
why
want to
you don't
say.
go to the step club and talk to the stripper? You can't shut up.
And
Look, as strippers
Why you
not
don't
humans.
say a whole day in the strip club?
Look, TT, you're not going to spoil my relationship yet
Thomas
on this live.
say you're a distraction to the platform. Thomas
If
send the OGs for the
you start
platform.
Oh,
showing us,
Thomas say you
don't mind
if you
distraction.
Thomas.
start showing the video, we believe that you can't go there. But when you go there, you don't be live, so we don't see you.
Well, because look, as an evangelist, you have to
What?
reach.
Are you
Christ said, "Go
preaching
ye into the
to the
world and
people?
win ye disciples." So I'm going out there to win disciples for Christ. And
Is that right?
some of the places I will go will not be favorable for some of you, but because
But then you
of
belong in Gloria Church. You
because
belong in
of the
Gloria
Great
Church.
Commission, because of the Great Commission that God put me on this earth for, I have to go beyond my bounds. I have to
God bless
reach
you, my
to
son.
places that you guys will not be comfortable with.
God
But
bless
look,
you, my son.
amen. But in
God
all,
bless
we had a good show. And Queen, I'm with you as your new man. I'm here to support you to do whatever it takes. And you have my numbers, you have my everything. You can reach out to me and whatever you want us to do. Because I'm not used to these making public pronouncement of things to do. I
But
do a
you
lot
just
of big
did.
stuff around, but I don't
Okay,
tell
so now you're
people.
closing, Sonny.
Yes, I'm closing. Ben just
Make
said
that
this.
announcement for your
Ben just
Lord.
seems to have a
I
self-esteem issue.
I'm talking to my child on the other side. I even listening to
Oh, you talking to your son? Is his name Ben?
What is he pressing for?
Is his name
I'll
Ben?
never name my
No,
child Ben.
I mean, come on now. I mean, who has these kind of dimples? Look at these dimples. Look.
All right, so you know what?
No.
You know,
Look, wait. Let me close.
What? I thought you were closing.
Okay, every time I try to close, you guys keep obstructing me. You don't do that. You don't do that to a grown man. Come on now.
you built that.
Next time, soon Queen finish.
But
I will press the button.
but
You never had the opportunity to get
but look,
you got
in all fairness and in all actuality, we had a good show and things were fine. The Queen, like I said, I will support you. Look, I've never had a woman who back I didn't have. And as you're gonna have me as your man.
What kind of clothes is this? We coming from talking like blood baby.
Listen. Wait, this is my closing. I decide what I want to talk about. This is my closing. And having you as having you as my girl, I'm going to support you. All you need to do, inbox me. And the other credit card was just changed, so I'll have to put a new one on file. This one is going to be a black card, so it's I think it's 6,000 limited, you know. So
I think then it may just finish so Titi get whatever, so we can.
So you can spend X amount on it, and there won't be any problem. But yes, again, so I will be able to support those guys. Just send me whatever you have, and then I'll just write them a check and whatever for the past 2-3 months, and let's see where we can go from there. Okay, you have my number.
If you expect me to go in your inbox to inbox it for money, I start for lie.
Why?
Not happen.
Come on.
It's not happening. So we done with you now. Let's go to Titi.
No, I'm not. Come on now. Look at
Benjamin,
this
I'm not going to beg you for money. I just said it.
Wait, you gotta use your 2 arms to hold this.
Benjamin, I add value to everything that I do. So I will not be in your inbox begging you for money. Titi, go ahead, Emma. I told you they got Love Connection show. I saw that Love Connection show. Get yourself on that Love Connection show. They have all the Liberians there from Liberia. They train all the bad data to get on the show. I'm the first thing.
I mean, they have so many. They have so many.
I saw
they are
very bad. 2 or 3 times.
They don't. What's the word to use? They do that. They do not rehearse very well, so you can see the.
What do you mean by rehearse? When people come on live,
no, I'm talking about the
producers.
Yes. So like the questions that they're asking, and the way how they present themselves, it's also now how you want that man to be. Yeah.
That blouse you wearing, man.
The
blouse you wearing.
A polo shirt, you said blue.
This shirt is $175. This is polo.
Benjamin, we're all in Western world. Macalon live in Europe. If there anybody who know about clothes.
And you know what? You know what? You see this rapper on? Man, come on, man. I'm a poor refugee boy. But God, you know what?
Right.
God give me. Look, listen. Look. Let me talk about my blessing. Look, I have been one of the few. Listen. I'm one of the few people that God have blessed so much. So that I'm not afraid to say how blessed I am. Some of my friends on that camp did not make it. I made it.
What are you drinking today? You drinking champagne or Chirac?
No, I don't.
What are you drinking?
I don't drink those two.
You drinking Gordon or Chirac?
My liver. I really drink I'm a what you call it, lightweight. So I do a little bit of tequila and orange juice. We call it what do you call it?
Vodka.
Screwdriver.
Okay,
I'm not a
vodka. Before the mayor finish,
Titi is working. You don't see Titi come on with our camera.
Thomas said they had on the gas station for $20. Thomas say your heart for $20 in the gas station. Anybody can get it.
Thomas, that's hot. These hats are 2. In fact, Thomas, you know how much I pay for these hats? Thomas, don't make me brag, man, please. These hats are 2 brown. But the other one is kind of a little light brown. The other one's kind of brown. Thomas, it costs a lot of money.
Benjamin, you do know that everybody on the platform live in America. They get a choice. They can see these things.
No, I don't.
They can wear
I
expensive things
thought
if they
all
want
you guys
to.
were in Liberia. That's what I thought. I thought all you guys were in Liberia. How?
Uh, where? Yeah,
Hey,
but
hold on.
ladies,
Queen,
ladies and gentlemen, I
If you
just
end
want
the
to
show,
thank
Queen,
you
I mean,
guys
quit end the show.
for
come
for
Queen,
on.
you end the
for
show.
coming
I'm,
Queen, you end the
and
show.
even if it is intermittently coming and listening to us
hey
talking
guys, we'll just have
and,
quick fun, man.
and
No
having
just talk,
conversations.
just fun.
And Benjamin,
I'll call you after the show, okay?
I want to thank Benjamin.
Say
I want
Ben.
to thank everybody for coming on and contributing. I know the last end of the show, it was just us having a rapport, and that's nothing wrong with it. But I came on at first. I talked about us, sharing this platform, informing each other, having conversations, just doing any kind of awareness and education. If we speak to our people back home, we should talk to them. We already know that this government has failed. The last report on this government, they talk about them having extrajudicial killings. They talk about them having severe human rights abuses against our people. And they talk about cruel and unusual punishment. We see they talk about the proliferation of drugs on the young people. Thank you, Abraham, for the slides. And all of those things there. I talk about the armed men that went and terrorized the community in Louisiana, Dennistown in Monserrado County. The pictures are there, and there's nobody that went there to help these people. Yet we just know that the government is a colossal failure. So we need to do the necessary so the necessary can occur, as Jay-Z says, and that is to remove this government comes October, 10. So in the process of all of that, we want to continue to remain engaged with each other, and we all have something to say. Everybody, so some people for Gonglo on this platform, some people for Cummings, some people for WIA, some people for Ambassador Bwaka. That's the beauty of democracy. We just know, thank you, Sienna. We just know at the end of the day, we want for our people to be at peace. We want our people to partake in the country's resources. We're tired with the people stealing and being, and keeping it for them. We do not want that. We see all of these people, and then we by the time the new government comes on, we want them to, how they plead. By the time the plane touches the ground, the plane starts speeding. That's how we want them to, take over and start, having all these lawyers line up, all these investigations to be able to see and go into lifestyle audit and see if these people basically own what they say they own. And we know how the banking system works. You ought to go and go get paper from the bank. No. If you do auditing, they will tell you that we want to see, it's called forensic auditing. We want to see all of the transactions that if the bank had this amount of money, then for example, 300,000, and you went and you credited 100,000. We want to see the money from the bank that when you took that 100,000, the bank had 200,000, and they did so many, subsequent transactions. We just don't want to see people you say, oh, the bank, gave me this money. We know how things work in Liberia. We know people can come on. So we want to see all of those forensic audits to be able to see and know that you are thieves. And when you go through the proper authorities and you go to court, and we know that you are still the country's money, we will seize all your properties and use it for the country. It is a horrible thing for you to be in your country and they get foreigners to sit over you. Yes, it's a man who said that he was never going to allow the people to be strangers in their own land. He made them to be more than strangers in the land. So you put them out, you put you on the same bench like Donald Trump, and you don't ever look back anymore. So I thank you guys. I appreciate it. What again?
So I just have a quick question for you. I want you to.
That is something
No, I'm not posting. No, Titi, you will like this. Titi, you will like this. You will like this. Titi, you will like this.
I like it.
Don't relax, Titi. It's gonna be a favor.
A few more days left in April. My birthday will soon be finishing. April will soon finish.
Last week, you enjoy their money income. They bought for the empty promises. So they bought you at George. You're sitting there together. You're like empty promises.
Okay, Titi, ask Joyce. If I don't want to say anything, please, but just ask her. It was when Ghana said, Titi, because the queen, I'm a man of my word. When I say I do it, I'm a shot shooter.
Okay.
The day I fell in love with you, I didn't hide it. I told it to your face. All right? I don't hide that stuff. But here's my question to you. Send me your cash app. I will take care of you. Send me cash app. But Queen, think about this. If let's say the question. Let's say Bwaka. Let's say Bwaka.
Ask the question, please.
So Bwaka is going to investigate a criminal government when he himself had not been investigated of his.
Okay, but who's fault? If you classify Bwaka as a criminal,
no,
that's
what I'm saying. I said he's going to audit a criminal government when he himself hasn't been audited. You think that will not backfire?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. Whose fault if you want to talk about Bwaka not being audited?
There is an entity in our government that was instituted by law. They are called the GSA. They audit all government agencies, and the records were being available. The Allen government was never ever audited. So how did you go and audit another guy when you were not audited?
But whose fault is it? So because
it is the Bwaka's government. So why Tenwa Gonglo was leaving from the place that he works to come and run as president.
Benjamin, you're not talking with sense.
I know.
If Judge Weah government is in charge right now, and they wait. And they did not audit the Ellis government. Whose fault is it? You think we because
Queen, I'm
trying
to remind you
because it wasn't audited. Does not
listen
now.
Now.
We shouldn't do it.
I'm trying to remind you that there is a statutory organization in our country that this is called the audit. Why did the government not do it? It's so beautiful.
Don't argue on that.
I'm in love.
I'm falling asleep. I'm leaving. Bye, man.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. All right.
Magalon, go now, please. Magalon, go one time. Magalon, bye. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Come on, baby. Oh, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Tell me what you see. Queen, look at my eyes. Queen, come here to the hand towel. He's so shy. Look at my eyes. Come on. Queen, look at my eyes. There you go. Queen, don't look at me from the peripheral. Look at me from Yeah, let's go.
You supposed
Man, you
to
so,
be off the show by now.
you're so
Duke,
beautiful.
tell your friend to move.
You are so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Look at those legs. Oh my God. This is man, this is man. Oh my
If you
God.
just come in, go and watch the show from the beginning.
Oh my God, this girl is so look. Man. Mm. Man, she's beautiful, guys.
Bye,
I
guys.
just can't.
Thank you, everybody.
I just can't. I just can't keep this in. I mean, this woman is. Oh my God! Look at your eyes. I mean,
Thank you,
your
guys.
eyes green or blue? What color the eyes are those? Is it blue or green?
Bye, guys.